Up next. Coming to you live from the Rant Radio Network studios, it's the SportsCast with your host, the sports guru and Bud Hunter. Call the show at 855-969-RANT. That's 855-969-7268. Follow the show on Twitter at SportsCast_THN. That's SportsCast_THN. It's the SportsCast on the Rant Radio Network.
Welcome back to the SportsCast, live from the beautiful Rant Radio Network studios. Coming to you live every Tuesday. That's right. Thank you very much. 6 to 8 back here on rantradionetwork.com. You guys can watch us live. We're streaming. Subscribe to the Rant Radio Network station. Also, you can listen to us live on the go through the TuneIn app every Tuesday. Again, 6 to 8 right here on the SportsCast. My man Knocker, he is here. He is getting his headphones. Last week it was me getting my headphones. He is here. Don't worry. Oh, you know who's here? Is Arvin with the sound effects. You already played 2.
We got the
30
bad
seconds.
mojo
30
going
seconds.
already.
He's played 2 drops already.
What?
Yeah, that's 3.
God.
See? Already. We're back here with my boy Knocker, though, once again.
What is up?
Been a awesome, busy week for both of us, whether it's been March Madness, family stuff, just a lot going on both sides of the field, but we're going to get all into it today, bringing you our March Madness Challenge. We had a great show last week. If you guys missed it, you make sure you subscribe on iTunes. You can download the show for free, and make sure you guys tell a friend, spread the word. But last week we had a great show. Me and Knocker went all over our picks. My bracket, how's your bracket doing, Knocker?
Huh.
Is it busted? Is it busted?
You know what? Yeah.
Did you have to do a lot of this? Yeah?
Well,
Oh, look at, he's playing something when I want to play something. Arvin, cut it.
let's just go home.
Seriously.
Arvin, you go
You
ahead.
can play drops all show.
Arvin, you just do the drop show.
Seriously.
You'll have plenty of listeners. for
Hey,
that.
you have that Rant Radio connection. Are you looking for a show?
Looking for a show.
Oh, I got a drop show.
Tune in to Drop Radio.
Yeah, for a half
We
hour. I
play
play all
drops for 90 minutes.
That's what I was saying.
Big fun.
You were doing a lot of this. Doing a lot of backing that ass up after that bracket picks.
You know
Liking
what?
my Kentucky over Wichita State pick.
Yeah, that was a nice pick. It was a nice pick. But you know what? Well, first of all, on the positive,
Yes. Always
That-
go positive.
on the positive, that was the most
Entertaining game.
entertaining,
Yeah.
well played, talent wise, of any game in the tournament.
I agree.
Those two teams went back and forth. There wasn't sloppy. And what did Kentucky do at the end of the game? What's my mantra?
Making free
Kentucky
throws.
made their free
People are
throws.
tweeting
Randall
that
made their
all
free
weekend.
throws.
Twitter was going off. I got to give a big shout out to all our Twitter followers, man. Love, just chatting with you guys over the weekend with all the games. Everyone's like, is Knocker dead?
Yeah,
Where is Knocker?
I was in
Did
Palm,
Wendy leave him? What's going on?
I was in Palm Springs, and where I was staying, it's a friend's condominium, and they do not have Wi-Fi there. So I'm
Is that
I'm not going to go sit in a Starbucks.
now? Are you just saying that?
No, it's the
Are
truth.
you just saying that?
No, it's the
because
truth.
You're a whipped little man.
No, it's the
I
truth.
know my mother, and she gets what she wants
Most of the time.
most of the time.
Yeah, no, there's just no Wi-Fi, and that's the only drawback of going out there. Had a wonderful weekend. It was fantastic. Friday was a great night. Actually walked out of the
What'd you
casino.
do? What'd you do?
Friday walked
Tell
out
us about it.
Friday walked out of the casino, went to the spa, and walked out of there with more money than I walked in with, and that was a first. You know,
Wow,
Saturdays.
You were just
Yeah,
you
we
were
were.
partying, huh?
Dude, we were.
Last time it was a losing weekend. This time
Yeah.
it was your birthday.
Yeah, I dropped $100 in drinks there.
Okay.
You know, a little extra money here, a little extra money there.
Right.
And still walked home with a couple hundred more than when we started with. That was a good night.
You know what they say in Vegas, which I'm going to this weekend.
Yeah, you are, huh?
I'm
That's right.
going to Vegas this
That's
weekend.
right.
If you come home from Vegas or any casino with the same amount of money you went there with,
Yep.
that's winning.
That's winning.
Cha-ching.
So we slept in,
That was a good one, Arvin. I'll give you that.
played golf at Tuckwest Creek on Saturday.
Okay.
Came back, got a little dinner, got back to the condo, watched the last basketball game that day. I'm still not sure what game it was. The
What
last
was that,
game
Saturday
on Saturday night.
I'm
not sure
I'm
which
blitzed
one
by
that
I
was.
had too many Coors Lights
And,
too many
and
Fireman's
we
Brews.
fell asleep on the couch. And we were just knocked out because
So it was a good weekend.
Oh, it was an awesome weekend. And
Relaxing
Sunday was
weekend.
fantastic.
I didn't hear
Yeah.
from you all weekend.
No,
Everyone
it was
thought
awesome.
you-
My phone didn't ring. I didn't talk to nobody. It was
Okay,
awesome.
Good stuff.
But as far as my bracket goes, and going back to the Wichita State game, my only problem with the Wichita State game was the last 2 possessions, the best player on the floor, the best player for the last 2 years for Wichita State has been Ron Baker.
Yeah.
Right? And he did not touch the ball.
Yeah.
Van Fleet, as good as you are, as nice of a point guard you are, you're not the guy I want taking that last shot to win the game. I'm sorry.
Agree.
I want the ball in Baker's hands. And what was really interesting to me is that game came down to 2 plays. 2, at the time, insignificant plays.
Okay.
Baker on a breakaway goes in for the soft little layup and gets it blocked from behind. If that was a brother on the break, right? That was a brother on the break. He
Wait. What are you saying?
I'm just saying he went fundamental. He didn't know the guy was behind him.
Is that what you're saying?
I do love black people.
Okay.
But in that instance, the difference between Ron Baker and a brother on the fast break, the brother goes up for the jam, get the crowd going.
Right.
He is playing John Wooden fundamental basketball. I'm going to lay the ball in softly because I don't need to showboat.
Okay.
Had he gone for the jam, doesn't get blocked.
Right.
2 points.
Okay.
Later in the same quarter, I believe, he's driving baseline to the basket. And again, if he goes up 2 hands or even 1 hand for the power jam,
right,
he gets fouled or he gets the basket. It got blocked again. 4 points because he did not play aggressive on those 2 plays.
One of my biggest complaints, whether it's in college or NBA, is, okay, dude, you are skilled. You are 6'6". Dunk the effing ball. Stop laying up the ball. I can't stand when players lay up a ball. You should dunk it every time. If I was that big, I'm making sure it's going down.
Well, again, on a fast break like that, yes, because
we've seen so many layups just lip off or do the spin out.
Well, yeah, it's you're gonna miss. You're gonna blow the dunk 1 out of 600 times.
Right.
But the chance of someone coming from behind, flying and blocking that ball, the odds are a lot higher getting that ball blocked.
Right.
And had he just done those 2 things, there's 4 points right there.
Okay, well, you know what? You forgot to do your annual. You haven't started the show right. What haven't you done to let everyone know what you're doing right now?
Open a beer.
And that's the bottom line.
Well, let me fix that.
Thank you. Go get one of our Fireman's Brews we have on ice right now, firemansbrew.com, the official beer sponsor of the Sportscast. Make sure you guys check them out. Again, at firemansbrew.com, find all their locations. They are in every single store you could think of. Look, that's ice on ice. It's feeling good, Knocker. Police are Arvin in there just dropping sound effects again, Knocker. Like, you're not even on the headphones right now. He's just dropping them down. I just don't know. I think he's really got a sickness. Yeah, you piece. Yeah, that's right, mother. Still lay off the drops. God. But again, we're coming to you from firemansbrew.com, guys, official beer sponsor of the Sportscast. Knocker's getting us 2 redheads right now. So make sure you guys grab a beer, kick back, and enjoy. You guys can watch the show again live right now. We're showing a lot of videos today. We got some good ones for you in Wild World of Sports. Also coming up on the show, we're going to get some NBA. Swaggy P's house getting robbed while he's playing a game.
Oh, that's awesome.
The Pistons continue to lose.
No, you mean the Sixers.
I mean the Sixers, I'm sorry, continue to lose. I think it's 26 games it's at now.
Yeah, this is bad.
It's getting bad in the NBA. NHL, we have one of the best videos you will ever see coming to the NHL from a fan.
Love
and
it.
Also we'll break down the standings a little bit. MLB got some great plays as well coming there. And got some D-bags of the week. So good show today. Knocker. Thank you very much. Open up at his beer. Grab yours because we're getting some March Madness. Arvin, give it to me. Some March Madness, baby. In the Hizzle. Brought to you by none other than DJ Coco.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main
Oh,
event.
wow, that tastes good.
That's right. DJ Coco getting us ready for March Madness.
Some awesome tunes right there.
It is. This gets you ready. Sweet
track.
16 this weekend. Some great games. Big upsets. It's game time, fellas. Here we go.
That's 5 overtime games. 4 in the first day. Well, I mean, what can you say, man?
Unbelievable.
The NCAA just sits back and just does this. They just
So does Warren Buffett. I told you so.
They just count the money. This is the biggest thing ever. Now, there are...
Question. Are you counting money or are you rolling a joint over there?
He's rolling up a fatty. He's rolling up a dupes.
I'm counting money.
Well played.
But it's definitely, the most intense 2 days, and it's even going to get better, this weekend. But
that.
the upsets, the close games, just, the Cinderella teams that played so hard and didn't quite beat the number one,
Yeah. Well, going down right now in the SportsCast bracket challenge. Let's get into the leaderboard here, see who's in first. In the SportsCast bracket, we have BH Fan 8802 leading the pack right now with 50, tied with Double Dribble, also known as Chabbies.
That's pretty much me now, too.
That only fits out of Double Dribble. And look who's in third. The Guru.
The Guru!
The Guru's in third.
Yeah!
Tied with Methadonia. And also we got Devin Valentine and Net Cutters coming up and back. So it's going down right now. There's a lot of teams. I picked some good winners. We're going to break down our brackets here, get into the Sweet 16, which will be coming up this week. And I'm heading to Vegas. It's going to be fantastic. Buddy. I can't wait to get into the sports book. Just sit, watch. It's going to be fantastic. So let's break it down, Knocker. We got Florida.
The one that blew my bracket, the one that, obviously it probably for everybody
Dayton
else.
And Stanford.
Syracuse losing, right? I had Ohio State, and they just couldn't win the game.
Yeah.
And I had Syracuse going all the way to winning the national championship, and then everybody probably didn't have Duke losing to Mercer.
No.
So that pretty much shot it. Come on, Florida once again making a run.
Yeah, South bracket here, Sweet 16, first game up here, Florida versus UCLA. Number 1 Florida against number 4 UCLA. The Bruins, Knocker. Vegas, just letting you know, sees this game as a 4.5-point spread, favoring the Florida Gators. What do you got? Can the Bruins pull the upset here?
Man, Florida's knocked them out of the tournament 3 times, man. 3 times the Gators have knocked UCLA out. And I got to say, my Pac-12 performed. My Pac-12 performed this week. Now, I was not aware, and I should have been because this is what we do, that Colorado's best player was hurt and out, and they just got freaking hammered.
That Pittsburgh.
They just got freaking hammered. But, you just got to love the show in Arizona. Arizona State was this freaking close to beating Texas. Yep. They were right there. UCLA looks good. I love their coach. Offers just brings stability. And
going Florida and the Gators?
You're going to have to.
Yeah, I got Gators win it all, so I'm rolling Gators against the Bruins.
Yeah, you just have to.
Week.
And I do think they cover. I think they cover, yeah.
I think they cover the spread as well. I think it's close the whole game. The only reason they cover is because UCLA's going to have to foul in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And Florida's going to get those extra free throw points. So, all right, next up here, going to the Sweet 16 in the South bracket. If you guys want to give us a call today, chime in 855-969.
Well, my bracket's gone.
7268.
I had Syracuse playing Kansas this
Irish
Thursday.
chimes in too as well, so I'm picking up some vodka for today's show. Bring on the entertainment. Hashtag vodka time.
Vodka time.
And finally, Taryn is finally back. Peppy Pants.
Yeah.
After a month-long hiatus. And she's already talking shit, so go ahead and follow our Twitter, and you can go ahead and check it out there. So, and Poppy, got Chewy61 also checking in as well on Twitter. So again, guys, send us your thoughts through Twitter. Arvin, we need to keep it rolling. Yeah, he's on the phone in there. He's just talking. All right, Knocker, back here in the South though. Here we go. Next up, the Dayton, number 11 Dayton.
Yeah, I told you. Did I not tell you though? Last week that Dayton has a history, and I backed that ass up.
Did.
And I said I'm not going to be surprised at all if Dayton pulls out, especially. Yeah, I did. Especially if they pulled off the win over Ohio State. That wasn't that much of an upset to
I didn't
me.
know this, but the Buckeyes refused to play Dayton in the regular season.
Yes, they
Grow
do.
some balls, Buckeyes.
I agree with that. Everybody should play their interstate rivals.
Come on.
Absolutely.
Pussy.
So now I loved it when the announcer, the guys in the booth, or back in the studio. So do we now call Dayton the Dayton University?
D Dayton University, that's right.
Took the from Ohio State.
Well, D Dayton University is going to be going up against number 10 Stanford. The Pac-12 bringing 3 teams into the Sweet 16 here.
Awesome.
Number 11 Dayton going up against number 10 Stanford. Stanford came out big in their win over Kansas.
Well, was that an ugly game?
Huge.
That was an ugly.
One of the ugliest games I've seen.
Ugly game. You're going to see a better game with Mater Dei and Long Beach Poly.
I agree.
than you did with Kansas and Stanford. That was
what are you
a
gonna
horrible
go with?
game.
Are you going to ride the Stanford Cardinal here? or are you going to ride the Dayton Cinderella?
I'm going with Cinderella.
Cinderella. Wow. Echoing. There we go. All right, I'm going with I'm going to go Dayton as well on this one. I just think they get past Stanford. I don't think Stanford has the offense to keep up with Dayton this weekend.
Not if they play like that. That was one of the 22-19 at the half.
Pretty bad.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's pretty. You get 19 points in 20 minutes of time.
Seriously, and how many turnovers?
It's less than a point a minute.
Okay, and what happens? What has now happened?
Just let him do what he does in there.
What has now happened to Wiggins' draft stock?
Nothing. Nothing.
He looked terrible.
Nothing's happened to it.
He looked
Well, yeah,
terrible.
he only took 4 shots. He only took 4 shots in the game.
Exactly. Well, what are you doing?
I think that's a coach's fault. Why aren't you getting your best player involved in the game more?
Well, yeah, but why isn't he demanding
It's true.
out there?
I don't think it hurts his stock, though.
you know.
I don't think it hurts his stock. But it's crazy, though. All the top 5 players, Jabari Parker, out. McDermott, out.
Yeah.
Wiggins, out. All the big names out early in the tournament.
For sure.
All right, so we're going with Dayton then.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Dayton.
Dayton's going to play Florida.
Yes.
Going into the Elite 8. All right, here we
Yes.
go. Next up, going to the East, Virginia. Thank you, Virginia, this weekend. You paid my electric bill, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, you hit that one hard, huh?
I hit that one hard. I had some people in Vegas hit me up.
Show me the money. That's it, brother. But you got to yell that stuff. Show me the money.
Virginia, baby.
Show me the money.
That's right. This weekend went big. Took it down over Memphis. Overrated Memphis team. That I wish George Washington should have won that game. But Virginia going up against Izzo, Michigan State. And we all know what
Izzo
Michigan
just an
State
effing
does.
genius.
Michigan State's got some bigs down there. But Virginia, one of the top defenses in the nation.
Yeah. I mean, what can you say about Tom Izzo? What can you say?
Even with all the one-and-dones, the guy still does it.
It just doesn't matter what his team does in the regular season. Come tournament time, he has that team built, as opposed to what the hell's going on in Duke.
Yeah.
At Duke.
So I was going to ask you about that. With Duke going down, does Coach K, he deserves a little crap.
There's a little problem going on.
Right?
He's had some early outs in I think the last, 3 out of the last 4, or at least 2 in a row, where Duke just stumbles. They're not ready to play in the tournament, and that's really odd. As opposed to what's going on in Michigan State. Now Michigan State. Charles Barkley made a great point about Michigan State. There are injuries that happen to your team that help your team.
Right.
Now you have to play the other players, which makes your bench that much deeper come tournament time when those other players return. You have the confidence in the players coming off the bench, and they have the confidence coming off the bench to perform. And Michigan State right now, they're like 8 guys deep on their rotation.
Right, deep bench.
And they look good. I'm going to go with Virginia in a squeaker because that's who I had in my bracket, Virginia playing Michigan State, and I had Virginia winning, so I'm still going to stick with that.
Wow, going with Virginia in the game. I'm actually going to go with my Michigan State.
Well, Virginia over Memphis, but yeah.
I'm going Virginia over Michigan State. I'm going Michigan State over Virginia. I think Izzo gets it done, gets to the Elite 8. I just think they're too deep. Virginia's got a good team. I think it's going to be a close game, but I think it's going to be a game won in the trenches as far as being in the paint, and I think that Michigan State's got too many bigs to handle. All right, guys, lastly in the East, as we cover the Sweet 16 here going into this weekend, Iowa State.
They were They were the trendy pick coming into the tournament.
Watching that team play, they're just go, 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 go.
They don't mess around.
They don't mess around. They're up and down the court. I like the energy they bring, even though they lost one of their best players inside. Iowa State going up against a surprise UConn team.
Yeah, I'm a little shocked.
Shabazz Napier, that kid can shoot his ass off. He reminds me of Steph Curry a little bit.
Yeah,
this
he
guy
does.
can hit from anywhere. He's not afraid to take a 3 2 feet off of the line, outside the arch. You can check out the video here, rantradionetwork.com, where he went out and defeated Kentucky, and he was just on fire over the weekend, taking down Villanova over the weekend. Shabazz Napier, though, coming back from a couple injuries. Knocker, Iowa State, UConn. Can UConn keep this intensity up?
Yeah, I think they can keep the intensity up, but Iowa State was just rock solid. They really do.
Only a 2-point win. It's not they had a big lead early in the half in that game against UNC. faltered late, but came back to win by 2 points. You still like them in this game over UConn?
I'm gonna go with the Cyclones.
Okay.
Over the Huskies in this one, and it's gonna be a close game, but I think Iowa State just runs them and wears them down.
I got them in my bracket as well. I think Iowa State moves on past Connecticut. I think it's going to be a great game as well. All these games, Sweet 16 games, are going to be fantastic.
Always.
All right, guys, next up here in the West. Again, give us a call, 855-969-7268. As we break down our March Madness brackets going to Sweet 16. Here we go. Arizona, another big winner for me over the weekend. Arizona absolutely destroying Gonzaga, 84-61 in a slaughterhouse. San Diego State, my Aztecs, my boys from the South, where I used to party in college all day long. That's right. They got some of the best you-know-whats down there. I'm telling you. Here we go. I'll play it for them. Yes, they do. San Diego State, the Aztecs, Arizona, both defensive teams. Arizona in the top, I believe, 5 in the nation. Same thing with San Diego State in the top 10. It's going to be a low-scoring affair here. It's going to be banging bodies all day long, but I'm going to give a slight edge to Arizona just because I think they got more offensive power.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Arizona also. I think they're just a little too strong for San Diego State. But to me, it was awesome. It was awesome for me. I was watching the San Diego State game. They were playing New Mexico State, right? I was watching that game, and the name Poli. They say the name Poli. Now, you're not going to know anything of what I'm talking about.
Nope.
Okay? And then I'm going, that's just got to be him, right? And then they show the name of the free throw, Dwayne Poli Jr. Dwayne Poli, back when I was in high school, the late 70s and the 80s, he was it. Dwayne Poli was the man at Manual Arts High School. He was the biggest basketball. He was the LeBron James of that time. And it just bad things happened, and he didn't make it. He didn't get all the way, but he's doing good now. I believe he's coaching. I think he's coaching maybe Arizona. He might be an assistant in Arizona or something like that.
Okay.
But, watching his son out there, it's like looking at a mirror because he plays just like his dad. So it was really cool for me to see his son doing well and to know he's now doing well because, boy, what a basketball player he was, man, back in the day.
So we're both going Wildcats over Aztecs.
But I am going to go with Arizona, and I think it's going to be I think Arizona's going to beat them pretty good.
All right, Arizona. I'm going Arizona over the Aztecs as well. All right, next up here, my bracket buster, the Baylor Bears, man. Beating Nebraska, beating Creighton. Now going to go up against a Wisconsin team that has come out and really shown a lot in this tournament.
A lot of pagodas.
Coming back against Oregon. I believe they were down by 12 or something at halftime in that game. The Wisconsin Badgers up against the Baylor Bears. This is one of, you think of football when you think of these two teams. Mm-hmm. But now in basketball.
Again, I'm going to point out the obvious here.
I took Creighton all the way, so I don't have a fish in the game.
Right.
I'm going Baylor in this one. I like the little white kid that plays guard. I said that. Yes, I did.
Well, it's funny
and they got a guy that looks like Kareem, too. He's got, goggles on.
Oh, really?
And everything. I love it.
That's awesome.
I'm all about the Baylor Bears.
I was just saying the opposite. I'm watching the Wisconsin-Oregon game.
Okay.
And we're on the couch. Winnie and I are on the couch. And let's check this out. Wisconsin has 4 white guys, and the black guy that they have out there is very pale.
Coco.
Okay? He's very pale.
Yeah.
Oregon's got 5 African-American players, right?
Okay.
And then you pan the bench, and I think Wisconsin maybe has 2 African-American players, and I think Oregon had 1. And then, I almost rolled off the couch when I looked again, and Oregon put their white guy in, and Wisconsin put their really African-American player. Going, America!
That's right.
God love you, America!
At its best.
But you know what? Wisconsin plays the same way every single year. They grind you, and they grind you.
Just like their football team.
Exactly. They grind you, and they grind you, and they grind you, and they don't turn the ball over, and they don't make mistakes. I'm going to go with Wisconsin in this.
Wow.
Chabby's going with Baylor.
I'm going Baylor as well. I think Mr. Awesome's going Baylor as well.
Yes, he is. Mm-hmm. That's right, Mr. Awesome, not Chabby. Yeah.
I just like the white dude. If someone send me his name.
I like the white. You hear that, America?
Yeah.
He likes the white dude.
From the sports guru's mouth, I like the white dude. Right. That's how I make my picks.
No, it's awesome. I mean, the diversity in America and the diversity on the team.
And also, find out who the white dude is and the guy looks Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Send me the guy who wears goggles. Let me know who those 2 guys are. I want to follow them on Twitter.
Now, Wisconsin's going to win this game.
All right, it's going to be very good.
Wisconsin is going to win this game.
All right. Here we go. This one I'm looking forward to probably the most.
The whole country
Kentucky.
is looking forward to this.
Kentucky, who came into the season
Ranked
number one. Supposedly had the best recruiting class out of anybody.
Yep.
Had a rough up and down season.
Very much so.
Calipari. Is he as good as we all thought? Are the one and dones catching up to him? Is his style of, recruiting? But Coach Pitino gets back there once again in Louisville. Does it every year. Louisville versus Kentucky, 4-8. What do you got in this one? This is going to go down as one of the best games of the tournament, I think.
Yeah, my goodness gracious. It's
Did
Pitino.
Kentucky
Pitino.
Kentucky just made what's it called? Creighton look like chumps. I mean, Wichita State looked like chumps.
No, they didn't. That was a damn good basketball game.
Good...
They won by 2 points. How'd they make them look like chumps?
Was. Wichita State, you're undefeated. Really?
Okay, but
you play that close a game? Come on.
Oh, but Kentucky played like they were supposed to. For the first time all year, Kentucky played the way Kentucky was supposed to play. That was an effing good basketball game.
It was fantastic.
And if Kentucky had played anything like they played all year long,
I was rooting for
Wichita State wins that game.
Yeah.
If Kentucky plays at all like they played all year long, Wichita State wins that game. Kentucky decided this game to gel, and everything went fantastic.
I think where it went wrong for me is I picked Kentucky right in the upset. And it's on last week's show.
Right.
Knock owes me $20.
Yes, I do.
Okay, because we bet this Wichita versus Kentucky. I bet on Wichita State even like Kentucky in my
really?
bracket. I think that's bad omen right there. We can check out last shot of the game here for Wichita State. They try and drive down and take a three-pointer, try and win the game.
And he got a good look, man.
He did get a good look, and he's a 44% shooter from three-point land.
Baker's in the corner all alone.
But
that's like not giving Larry Bird the last shot.
Yeah.
Okay?
And there's time to get it to him.
Exactly. They had 3 seconds. They could have got the ball to him. I think that just absolutely sucked.
All right, Louisville, Kentucky.
I feel really bad for Pitino having to play his.
See what Vegas has this set at right now, Knocker. -4.5 for Louisville.
Wow. That's right on the edge right there.
I know.
This game's going to go down to the wire. This is going to be a
I
barn
kind of
burner.
take the 5 with Kentucky.
Yeah.
I busted up to 5.
Yeah, I kind of like that. But, Pitino comes in, and the bracket guys that set this shit up, they know what they're doing. They make him play Manhattan, one of his ex-players and ex-assistants. They make him play him in the first round, and then, well, if they both win, they're going to have to play Kentucky, which, he coached Kentucky. And, it's just, they're just really screwing with this guy's emotions, man. But I like Louisville in a close one.
Louisville in a close one.
Yep.
I actually have Louisville moving on in this one as well because I have them going to the finals here against Florida. So, all right, last up here in the Midwest. Wow, we talked about this team coming in, Knocker, today. Tennessee, the Volunteers,
On
one of the
fire.
hottest teams going into the tournament.
They won like 11 straight or something like that.
Started out really rough season for them, up and down. Didn't know if they were even going to maybe make the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
They get in as number 11 seed.
Mm-hmm.
They end up going up, beating UMass, upsetting UMass. Come in, they end up beating Mercer. Pretty good, 83-63. Wasn't much of a game here. Now going to go up against Michigan. I got to say, my boys, my family from Michigan, I was watching that game with my family. Michigan looks good. They got a lot of shooters. I'm loving Glenn Robinson's son over there. And that kid, the little white kid they got over there, too, that can shoot three-pointers.
Okay, you're starting a trend
Stallbaker, or whatever his name is.
Starting
Stallbaker.
a trend here.
I love
All
the
right.
white kids.
I love the little white
I
guys.
love the little white guys. They can shoot, though. They can shoot.
Well, they better be able to shoot
can
because they
shoot.
sure ain't dunking.
They're missing McGarry. McGarry, though, not in the middle. Their big white boy from last year, not playing. Michigan, number 2, going up against Tennessee in the Sweet 16 Knocker. -2 spread in Vegas. I'm going Michigan. I actually think Michigan beats them by about 10 in this one. You're the other way.
You know what? I don't know. I think Tennessee's making a good run.
I do, but I just think Michigan pulls away late in this one.
I think Michigan getting here was a little more challenged than Tennessee was. I mean, they hammered UMass.
Yeah.
They hammered Mercer. I don't think they've been tested. Wolford gave Michigan a pretty good game. The Texas, Michigan beating Texas. I'm going to go with Michigan.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Michigan.
All right. I like it. Both
I'm
going
going
with
with Michigan
rolling
over
in.
Tennessee. Yeah.
All right. Now, let's throw our brackets aside.
Right.
We got 16 teams left.
Right.
Who do you still like to make the finals here?
I'm still sticking with Virginia.
That was your initial pick?
And I still like Arizona.
Okay.
In the other bracket, I'm going to have to go with Florida. Now, I had Florida beating Syracuse to get there, so I'm going to go with Florida.
Okay.
Right? I'm going to have Louisville and Michigan. That's going to be a good game if it works out the way I pick it. I'm going to have to go with Louisville. I'm going to have to go with the defending champs.
Me too. I got a lot of teams actually pretty well picking the Sweet 16. My teams are still in it, and I still believe in them. Florida going up against Louisville in the finals here.
That's a good pick.
And I think Florida ends up winning it 58-52 in that game. So, all right, guys, that's been our March Madness. We finish it off again. If you guys want to call the show, 855-969-7268. It's going to be a great weekend this weekend. I will be in Vegas, so make sure you guys hit me up.
And I'll be watching your daughter.
That's right. You're watching my daughter this weekend.
I love it.
She's old. She's 6 now. It's not like she's a baby anymore.
My granddaughter. I love her.
Yeah,
I'll watch her anytime.
Yeah, last time baby Parker took a shit that you thought should go down in the history books. It was all the way up.
Parky can shit like nobody else.
But I'll be in Vegas this weekend, guys. If you guys, anyone down there, make sure you guys hit me up on Twitter, SportsCast_THN. I'll be in the Sportsbook at the Venetian. That's where I'm staying.
Look at you.
Put up
benefits for working for Juicy Whip.
JuicyWhip.com.
Our sponsor, Juicy Whip.
That's right.
JuicyWhip.com.
That's right, baby. Get the horchata in every Target, Bond, Ralph Shopping Center out there.
Sell it.
JuicyWhip.com. Pay for my Vegas trip this weekend.
Someone was telling me that there's a drink out there. You guys were tweeting like last Thursday or something like that.
Oh yeah, there's
about
some special drinks out there.
It's horchata and tequila, or what is it? It's called
I forget. Please send me that online. Comes here from @Eric Schultz on Twitter. I like the white dude laughing out loud. Awesome.
You guys were talking
from
about
@Eric Schultz 911 on Twitter.
You were talking about drinks with the horchata, and was it tequila and horchata?
No, I'm not
some
sure.
Special little drink.
If you're listening live right now, no, but there's one that you mix. If you mix half a horchata with half a root beer,
right?
Okay, it tastes like a root beer float.
Yeah, Chabby was talking about that one.
So
no
amazing.
alcohol.
No alcohol.
But other people were chiming in with alcohol in the horchata.
Yeah,
it's just
so go ahead,
man.
guys. Put out @JuicyWhip.com. Send us what you'd like to mix horchata with.
Absolutely, bring it, man.
Because we actually sell it to some bars where they make a margarita with it.
Right,
it's really good.
Right.
So
that's what I'm talking about.
send us your horchata recipes at SportsCast_THN.
Why not, man?
And I like white dudes. All right, let's go to break. All right, when we get back, guys, we're going to be talking to NBA.
I am so proud.
Swaggy P getting his house broken into in the NBA. We'll talk about that and more. How the Heat, are they in trouble? They've lost quite a bit of games. I believe 5 out of the last 8. And LeBron coming out against his own team here. So we'll talk about that and more. Also, NHL. We've always hated that fan that knocks on the glass, right?
Mm-hmm.
That obnoxious fan.
Yeah.
Especially when you're out in the ice and you're a player.
I'm sure the players do.
Well, karma's a bitch. We'll talk about that and more when we get back.
Not Carmen, karma.
Yeah, exactly.
You watching the game at home? Why? Come watch it at Mambo Grill, the hottest spot in Downey. You'll have good food, drinks, and a great time at a low price. We have the coldest beer in our sports bar, where you can enjoy the game on any of our huge flat screen TVs. And when your home team wins, you get 25% off anything in Mambo Grill. We're on Downey Avenue, 1 block north of Firestone, or visit us on the web. Mambo Grill, love at first bite.
Add some crazy flavor to your vape pen. You're looking for something new and exciting in liquid vapor? Go to Crazy Cloud's e-Juice. Find them at burstoflavor.com and try any of the new 12 flavors they have available. Blueberry, mint, raspberry, chocolate, gummy bear, hemp, watermelon, cola, orange, pina colada, coconut, or Red Bully. Call us today at 855-WE-BURST or visit us at burstoflavor.com and order yours today.
Do we have your attention? When it comes to tequila, 2 things matter: heart and passion. Never compromising integrity for mass production. Number 1 Tequila delivers the goods. Taste the heart and passion of Mexico in every bottle. We make it right. We make it fun. Superior Tequila. There's only number 1. There's only number 1. There's only number 1.
A home is the biggest investment in most people's lives. Buying or selling should be a positive experience.
Whether you want to be a wealthy real estate investor or just trying to find a place to call home, at AJR & Associates, we focus on the client's needs.
We understand the market better than most. Let us bring the value to you and make the right choice.
AJR & Associates, making your dream house a reality. Call us today for a free consultation at 562-882-1976. Or you can log on to www.hrrealtors.com.
With a track record of great results, bringing knowledge, wisdom, and expertise to you. Hablamos español.
Looking for a delicious, fresh family meal that's ready when you are and easy on your budget? Welcome to Piara Pizza. We make our pizzas with handmade dough, 100% real cheese, and tomato sauce blended with our own spices. Nothing is ever frozen. We always have large pepperoni and cheese pizzas fresh and waiting for you for only $5. Or choose one of our specialty pizzas. We have veggie, meat lovers, supreme, and Hawaiian. Add an order of our amazing hot wings, cheesy bread, or breadsticks. Our locations are ultra-modern, ultra-clean, and open 7 days a week. Visit any one of our locations today, or check us out on the web at www.piarapizza.com. Piara Pizza. Fresh, hot, and ready for you when you come in. Stop in for your Piara Pizza today.
What's wrong?
I can't stop craving a cigarette. I just quit. Hey, what are you smoking on?
Oh, this? Best e-juice on the planet. Burst of flavor, of course.
What's that?
Only the best alternative to smoking with a great flavor. It has a burst of flavor in every puff.
Well, does it have nicotine?
It comes in different levels, including 0. They have 20 flavors and more coming. All the products are made in the U.S. Check them out at www.burstoflavor.com or call them at 855-WE-BURST.
Hey, let's burst together.
It's not just flavor, it's an experience. Cigarettes, you've met your match.
Back here on the SportsCast with the best producer in the game,
Absolutely.
Arvin. We don't have to say who's producing our show during the shows.
You'll know.
You'll know. See, he just cuts the music like it's just off. You're supposed to drown it out.
Fade.
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 Can I get the music
out.
we were supposed to come in with?
Fade.
Can you just please play that?
Fade out.
Please play it for me.
I'm really trying, but it's not playing.
I love him. I really do.
That's what I tell Wendy. I'm
If
really
you'd like-
trying.
if
It's just
you'd
not
like-
playing.
If you'd like to support the Arvin Gets a Brain Fund, please call 855-969-7268. You can donate today.
Classes for Arvin. Production classes. ITT Tech? What
What
can we send you?
secondary school did you go to?
What can we send you?
Look at as he puts. And I just, you know what the funny thing is? I just handed him a beer right before we came in.
Yeah,
so
good
now
idea.
he's drinking while he's doing the
Good
show.
idea.
See,
John.
now this is when things are going to get interesting. People, you really want to tune in for this.
Exactly. It's radio worth watching, people.
Wow.
You know what we should have is people should suggest that we put a camera under the desk in the producer room so they can get a live under the view camera shot of what
If you
Arvin's
do
doing.
that-
What Arvin's doing with his hands.
If you do that, I got to put my pants back.
I know you do. Radio worth watching. All right, guys. Well, we
Wow.
asked, and we received.
Hey, I love this.
I
We
love
got-
Twitter. Like right when we
Isn't
asked
it
on
awesome?
the show, that's why I love our Twitter followers. All right, give it to me, Knock.
Okay, well, Poppy wants to know, is the video feed down? He can't see our faces.
Is the video feed down? He can't see our faces, Arvin. No, it should be good. It should just be fine. Yeah, mine's working fine.
Put the beer down, Poppy.
Yeah, Poppy, put the beer down, big. What is it? There you go. It's me. I love this show right now.
Oh, yeah, well, we got some chimes in. We asked and people chimed in. I told you there were drinks out there.
Yeah.
I told you.
Okay.
So go ahead. Well, okay, the first one up here is a Creamy Ho. It's called the Creamy Ho, which is tequila.
Wait, what?
It's the Creamy Ho.
Called what?
That's the best kind of hoe right there.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know. Wait.
No,
I don't
maybe
know
not.
if you want a creamy
Might
hoe.
want to test that first.
Yeah, I don't want to be sticking anything that's bready or creamy.
You know what? That's what the penicillin shot was created for.
Think it is.
Well, Heidi and Frank, man, they were talking about the cheddar biscuit.
Yeah.
They don't want the cheddar biscuit.
I'm never
down
going
there.
to Red Lobster anymore after that segment. You never.
That was hilarious, man.
Yeah.
Heidi and Frank, 95.5
5 KLOS, that's right.
In the morning, 6 to 10, man. They had a good conversation.
All right, so we were wondering, though, what horchata and alcohol mix goes together to have a great party. Like the music you're hearing right now?
Right.
That's how you're going to party with
For
Juicy
sure.
Whip horchata.
For sure.
Okay, so what is it, Knocker?
This one's called the Creamy Hoe. It's tequila.
Stop saying it like that. Stop saying. Say it again.
Creamy Hoe.
Stop.
It's the
Just
Creamy
say
Hoe.
Creamy Hoe. It's Creamy How.
It's the Creamy Hoe.
Creamy How.
It's Creamy Hoe. Tequila añejo with horchata. That actually sounds pretty damn good.
It does sound
It
pretty
really
damn
sounds good. And then there's rum, Fireball, and horchata served on the rocks or a chilled shot. That sounds pretty damn good, too. Sounds like you don't want too many of those. You're just going to be like George Lopez in Canada. A few of those, and you're going to Lopez out.
Yeah, that should
So we're
be
going
the
to
new
call this
thing.
Lopez out.
I'm going to Lopez in Vegas this weekend when I go. I'm just going to collapse on the floor.
Just going to Lopez
Yeah,
out right
I'm gonna
here.
I'll follow me on Instagram, Josh Pacheco. You'll see it.
I got peoples to take me to my room.
I'm a hashtag Lopez. Yeah. I got peoples to take me to room, bitch.
That's awesome. That is just
All
too
right.
much.
Arvin, you cut the party music. But thanks for being on top of it. Appreciate
Thank you,
it.
Arvin. Love you, Arvin.
He's so fun. He's so fun. He's like our big retarded child.
That's terribly sexy.
Look at
Fully functional.
Like, yeah, he's just pushing buttons. Like he's like the minion. He's like our little minion. Like he guys talks like a minion. Like that. He's like
Isn't
you know
it talking to
yeah, he's
himself
like
with that
Despicable
little
Me.
laugh?
He's like that little one, like a one-eyed little yellow guy in there. Pushing the fart button. That's him in there. I'm telling you. All right.
Wow.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Make sure though, real quick, want to throw out another sponsor out there. SportsTradeX.com, guys. Now we are getting into baseball season. I got my big draft this weekend in my big money league, which I won last year.
Yes, you did.
I did. It was awesome. Playing a 5x5 Roto League 10 team. For all you nerds out there, you know what I'm talking about. But again, we're going to be getting into the baseball season. Knocker, you did pretty well, I guess. SportsTradeX even threw out a tweet for you this weekend.
Yeah, I did well. There's it was a 2-race.
Knocker's hurting the burst of
It was
flavor.
it was a 2-race setup.
Okay.
And last week Fontucky and next week in Martinsville. I'm doing pretty well. I picked 5 out of 7, I believe, 5 out of 8 winners. So I'm right up there. I got
Right
a
up
shot
there.
at winning this thing, but it's
sport-
just a lot of fun.
Awesome.
I mean, I love this stuff.
SportsTradeX.com,
Absolutely.
guys, is the place to go for your daily fantasy games. Enter SportsCast, again, SportsCast, all one word, in it when you guys check out. And on your deposit, they're going to add 30%, man, right on. So you guys enter $100, let's give you 30 extra bucks to play with. Right
Yeah, and you
there.
can use it right away.
Just because we're the SportsCast
That's right.
and we're just generous.
That's right. Generous.
Just generous.
That's right. We're just giving it away.
We're just giving it away.
Giving it away.
Yes, like my mother in high school.
Whoa! 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 Easy. I could talk about her like that.
Did I say that?
Yes, you did.
Hey, show me some respect, boy.
Exactly. You're lucky your mama ain't listening right now. She'd be driving down here to slap you right
Good
now.
thing she doesn't have those viewing parties anymore.
I
Could you
know.
imagine right now with Graham in there?
Just giving it away. No, your mom was very virtuous.
She was.
Okay?
I love
It still is.
I love my mother.
You better.
But go to SportsTradeX.com.
So do I, yeah. SportsTradeX.
I love how me and you segue into stuff. It's fantastic. Go to SportsTradeX.com and you can get your free hooker tonight. No, I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
wait.
No,
Just type in Sportcast.
SportsCast. You get 30%.
Get your creamy hoe.
SportsTradeX.com. No, but we need Ben to call back and we miss Ben because we changed
Yeah,
our
we
new
do.
time. So I know he's on the East Coast, so it's kind of hard for him to chime in. But again, SportsTradeX.com, guys, official fantasy sites. Check them out today. All right, let's get into a little bit of the puck, the hockey.
Okay.
All right,
let's
you
do
got
it.
Arvin.
Oh, my God.
He slowly turns around. I love him.
Wow.
Hockey,
Kings
baby.
in Washington are in
Knocker,
overtime right now.
it's me and your favorite time right now.
Oh, God, it's the
It's
best.
the best time for
Cannot
hockey
get
fans
better.
out there, and I love all of our hockey fans that you guys listen to this show because we are one of the only shows that actually talk some hockey. Everyone, let's just talk what drives ratings. Well, you know what? I don't give a about ratings. I care about
It's all
giving
about
what
the
the
hockey.
fans they want.
It's all about the hockey, man.
We've
Yeah.
told you before on this show, save your money. If you're going to do one thing
Yes.
in the next month or two,
Yes.
you go to a playoff hockey game. Hopefully you don't live, in Winnipeg or in one of those Florida
Buffalo,
where your team's not going. But we're here, baby. Hockey time. All right, you cut, Arvin. Thank you very much.
It's awesome, man. The league is awesome right now. You've got two smoking hot teams right now, the St. Louis Blues and the Boston Bruins. The Bruins' 12-game winning streak was snapped last night by Montreal in Boston.
Yeah, they were rolling.
But it went to a shootout.
Even the Blues, you talk about the Blues, the Blues are rolling right now.
Blues
They beat Pittsburgh the other night.
And they
lost me money.
They beat Toronto tonight 5-3, man.
Yeah.
Since that Ryan Miller trade, they are just on fire.
Yeah.
And, I think they're tied with Boston, or they might be 2 points ahead.
Go and throw me on something here, Arvin.
For the most points in the league right now. But playoffs are shaping up. The Kings right now are in overtime, 4-4 with the Capitals. Capitals scored a late goal to tie that one up.
Okay.
Phoenix is ahead of Pittsburgh.
Right now in the standings, though, as we're getting into the games here, again, everyone's got about around 10 to 12 games here. Everyone's got about around a dozen games to play. Some teams got more, some teams have less. Again, 82 games in the season. But coming to Eastern Conference, again, like you said, the Bruins, they've already clinched a playoff berth. Okay, they'll get in no matter what. Just depends where they're seated. But it's at 49 wins, 17 losses, 104 points. They're pretty much secured the top spot in the Atlantic as far as division is concerned. But Pittsburgh coming in here in second with 97 points. Pittsburgh's been faltering of late here, Knocker.
Yeah, and they've
been the Jekyll and Hyde to me. Me and you, when my brother's betting, I can't get like, all right, the team's starting to play. They're winning 3 or 4 in a row. Then look, just get smacked.
Well, what's really hard to do to get behind Pittsburgh is they still have Fleury in goal, and we've seen him meltdown. We've seen him meltdown, and Malkin is now out for 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, he on Sunday on his first shift, foot injury, didn't practice on Monday. They announced today 2 to 3 weeks he's out. That just kills him. He's just one of the top 5 players in the league.
Of course, but if you're Pittsburgh, I'm sitting him till the first round of the playoffs.
Oh God, yeah.
I mean, why are you going to bring him back for the last?
But he might not even make it back. 2 to 3 weeks.
Who knows how healthy he's going to be? It's a very good point because that's going to be a big factor going in here, especially in a weak Eastern Conference here. I mean, it's almost Boston's to lose.
Oh God, yeah.
It's almost like the Heat and Pacers walking through the East in the NBA.
Well, Boston has a 7-point lead. Okay, Boston has a 7-point lead.
Now we got Tampa Bay, Montreal, the Rangers, Philadelphia, Detroit, and Toronto pulling up basically the back end of the Eastern Conference here. Detroit has actually been on kind of a roll lately. And even though they lost their last one, 5-3-2 in their last 10, been playing better of late, but still they are missing Datsuk and Zetterberg, both their big scorers for Detroit. Philadelphia losing the other night to the Kings. But they've been playing better of late, man. 7-2-1 their last 10, right up there with the Rangers, Knocker. Do you think who gets in the last spot here in the East? Do you think it's Detroit or Toronto?
I'm going to go with my Maple Leafs, man.
Really?
I'm going to go with my Maple Leafs.
Toronto's ass. It's because you pissed. People, you need to go back to episode, I think it's somewhere in our first 10, where Knocker literally pissed off every Canadian out there that lives in Toronto. But he's trying to win him back. But you're going with the Maple Leafs.
Well, it's got to turn around, man. They're playing so horrible right now. They've lost 6 games in a row. I'm figuring they're going to turn it around.
Does Washington sneak in over Detroit? Who gets bumped there? Washington, Toronto, Detroit. Who gets bumped? And even Columbus. Out of those 4,
you know what?
Red Wings, Maple Leafs.
I think I'm going to have to back my ass up.
Okay, you're going to
have to back my ass
really?
up.
Oh, wow. You're going to already go there. Okay.
I'm going to go with Detroit. I'm going to go with Detroit based on heritage that they will be one of the wild cards.
Well, you got 2 picks here. So you got Red Wings, Maple Leafs, Capitals, or Blue Jackets for 2 spots.
My heart wants me to pick Columbus because I just want Columbus in the playoffs. I just like what they're trying to do there.
Why?
Because they're the big underdog.
They're from Ohio.
That was great.
Okay, now everyone hates me from Ohio.
That was great. Thanks.
I really do want to visit one time.
I really do. I really do want Columbus to get in there. I really do. But I'm going to have to go with the Capitals bumping Toronto out and then losing in the first round.
Yeah, I think as Colonel knows out there, Washington I think will get in, and I do think Detroit gets in. I'm going to go Washington, Detroit to fill the last 2 spots there in the East. Flipping over to the West here, Knocker, St. Louis.
Wow.
You talk about, Ducks coming into that Olympic break were on fire, have really faltered of late. 4-4-2 in their last 10. St. Louis 7-2-1 in the last 10. now with 105 points, lead the Western Conference over San Jose. Both have clinched a playoff berth. San Jose with 101 points. Anaheim, though, faltering of late. Like I said, did they peak too soon?
You know what they may have? They may have something's going on, man.
I've been watching more Doc hockey. And
Not
it's just,
right.
Something's
just not right.
You're right.
And I don't know what it is.
Had a lot of players playing in Sochi.
Yeah, and maybe fatigue has a little something to do with it. But whatever was clicking, they were on fire for a while there. And maybe they're just playing possum too. Maybe they're just trying to rest a little bit. They know that they're going to get in. Maybe they're just kind of, okay, we're going to get in. We saw the Kings do it from an 8th spot.
Yeah.
Let's just be healthy.
I think with how good the West is right now, just get in.
Just get in and be healthy.
Exactly. Just get in and be healthy, because I think there's not a big gap between as far as how good each team is in the West like there is in the East. Like Boston against Toronto or Detroit or Washington, Boston's a superior team.
Absolutely.
Over those bottom 4. But St. Louis over a Los Angeles or a Minnesota team? No. I think that was a close series.
No, Minnesota's actually playing well. I like. We're going to go to.
I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask you at the bottom here. Who gets in as far as the bottom 2 spots?
I think
we have Los Angeles, Minnesota, Phoenix, and Dallas. Who gets in? 2 out of those 4.
I think Minnesota and Phoenix will stay as the wild cards. I like the Kings. They're going to pick up a point unless they lose in overtime tonight. They're going to pick up another point.
Phoenix finishes at the 8th spot?
I believe Phoenix and Minnesota are the last 2.
Dallas just doesn't get there?
I don't think they just have enough. I don't.
Gotta give it up, though. That's a good young team over there in Dallas.
Dallas is playing well.
Yeah, they are.
They really are. They picked it up late. They've kind of picked it up since Beverly had his episode. They've won 2 in a row. But boy, oh boy, the West is just. It's going to be tough. It's going to be an absolute dogfight to get to the finals, man. It really is. St. Louis is just like, they're plus 70, man. They're plus 70. That's just a ridiculous stat. Boston's plus 77, they're plus 70. And
I just can't wait.
In both conferences, you drop down to plus 44 and plus 47 for Pittsburgh and San Jose, who's second
I just
in
can't wait, man.
differential. I cannot wait.
My wife hates me as much as far as when it goes to football. Hockey is literally my dog. I come home from work. That's what I want to do is sit down and watch hockey.
She's probably going to get sick of Doc Emmerich's voice, huh?
Yeah, I love Doc. I do. Can you imagine being him in bed? Oh man! Oh my God! All right,
wait. Did you just say you imagined yourself in bed with another guy?
No.
No.
You said, can you imagine Doc Emmerich in bed?
In bed.
Not with me.
Not with me. Keep your hands above the table.
Nice try.
Exactly. Well,
nice try.
Coming here on Twitter from Crispy Rice 93 says, "Hey, evening fellas. Got home to catch the rest of the show. Hashtag like the little white guy." That's right. Can we spread that? The little white guy, that I love the little white guy.
That's our next T-shirt.
It is. It is.
I like the
We've
little
been
white
asking
guy.
for sayings. I like the little white guy. I don't know what his name is, but I like the little white guy. I do like him. And also coming in from Eric Schultz 911, Jaeger, vodka, tequila, and cranberry. Mix and shoot. Sounds awful. Tastes great, he says.
Really? And nothing with Jaeger. Sorry.
Yeah, wow, you're mixing Jaeger, vodka, and tequila. Everything I get sick off of. Basically, you're mixing. Hey, but it has cranberry.
Really? Is that just the Earl shot or what?
Mix and shoot. Sounds awful. Tastes
syringe?
great.
Syringe or orally?
Yeah, do you shoot that?
Exactly.
What do you do with that?
Shoot, do you mean with a syringe or
That's
is
right.
that taken orally?
All right, you go
up?
ahead and cut from Arvin real quick here before we get out of hockey. Arvin, here we go. You're going to need the video. Now, you can cut the music first. Thank you. Look at him. Look at him in there. He's just like, he twirls around like his little schoolgirl in his chair. He's like, I don't know, what did you say? Hello, my name's Arvin. I've got a pink microphone.
That's hilarious, man.
Okay, now Knocker, he's back on the drops. He's got those down though, right? Can't get the music right, but hey, if we need a good drop every once in a while, he's on top of it.
Ooh, just in. Kobe Bryant calls Shaq lazy.
Oh, well, we're going to get in that NBA in just a little bit. We're getting
Sorry.
Shaq's in a world of trouble. He's hurting employees, and now he's in a fight with Kobe.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, but real quick, Knocker. Now, you
Talk to me.
You used to tell me in the day.
Me.
I mean, I used to remember the days when I stayed up during that whole Los Angeles Kings run to the finals. Like, I was a little kid at that time. I think it was like probably 10. What was the year they went to the finals that year?
I believe it was 92.
So I'm going to be
like
8 years old. I'm going to be 8 years old, 9 years old. I remember staying up watching those games late. And you used to tell me your days. You used to go to the Forum a lot. Like you were a Forum junkie.
I lived at the
You
Forum.
and your brother had season tickets for the Kings for God knows how long.
Yes.
You used to go and you used to say, because the Kings were bad. They were.
Yes.
And you used to be able to buy tickets up above and just walk down. You were cool with the ushers. You smoked them out. You did the whole 70s thing.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So
yeah.
You used to say, you got down all the way on the boards a lot of the time.
Yes.
Okay. And you guys obviously had your beers.
Yes.
And being the smart college kids that you were, you put your beers on the boards. Like the
it's like,
little
look,
railing,
hey,
right?
Look, there's a little rail right there. It's perfect for your beer. Sit right there. Yeah, that was smart. That was freaking genius.
For the show.
Look, it's right there. How nice of them.
Joe. These nice guys, they give us like our own mini bar.
Yeah,
look, it's like a
this
little bar.
It's right here.
Put it out.
Put your drink right there.
Hey, look how close we are to the action.
And you look around, you go, well, nobody else has their beer on there. They must be stupid.
Yeah. Look at these douchebags. They got between their legs.
These people are stupid holding their beer cup, getting it warm in their hand right there. It's just like it just stays cooler right there.
So all of a sudden, two guys come and they smack into the glass. Right next to you. Your beers go flying.
And I'm wearing my beer.
You're wearing your beer for the night. Okay, well, we've all been
that was
there.
awesome.
Now, something similar to that instant, we've all been there where that fan's just pounded on the glass. Now, I reffed hockey for about 8 years, and I've ran into my fair share of obnoxious fans, dads, parents, that are knocking on the glass that you wish that you could just run into and hit them right in the face, just bounce them off.
Like they're badass.
Like they're badass, or if they're behind the bench and they're giving the coach shit and they're banging on the doors. You just want to do something. Well, one lady, which I'm not a sexist or anything, but I'm glad it happened to a lady and not a guy.
Wow, Josh, you are really pulling them in today. Our fan base is growing as we speak.
Fireman's Brew. It makes you love everybody. All right, but I'm just saying, this lady at the game was banging on the boards.
Excuse me?
I said that. I'm on fire today. Where's my little drummer boy?
Okay, she's
on the boards.
She's knocking on the glass with her hands.
Yeah, she's like pounding, right?
Okay.
So the play's coming her way.
Right.
She doesn't get out of the way.
She's going to get up close and personal.
She's going to get more
get
personal.
a good look at this.
A good look at it. Go ahead and roll the tape for me, Arvin. Here we go. Right here, into the boards, knocker. Bam!
Oh! The best ever!
She gets thrown. The glass hits her in the face. Like she ricochets off, goes back in her seat.
Well, she's Canadian. What do you expect?
Do you have the sound for me, Arvin? Turn it up.
Over the last couple of seasons has really trusted White. Fourth line back out there. Mullen with Reese and White. Here is Gross. Out with his back in the middle. Just failed to click with Anisimov, who stays with him.
That's good, Arvin. Arvin, thank you. You're on top of that one. Thank you. Knocker, you hadn't seen that, right? Because you were away in Palm Springs all weekend.
No.
And I told you about it. I called you. It's like, Knocker, did you see this video?
Oh,
this is like,
my God.
She gets sent back like.
Kudos to the Blue Jacket player.
Arvin, I have the GIF of that. Go throw the GIF up because you get a little better shot of that if you can. It's in the pictures section that I gave you. But Knocker, this lady goes.
That is the best thing I've ever seen.
If you guys missed the video, go to the NHL section on it, thenewsportsgroup.com.
That is the greatest thing ever. You got knocked the fuck out, Frenchy bitch.
You got knocked the fuck out!
Canadian biatch! Wow.
She sits her ass down,
like
too,
she
man.
Gets
just
flung
bam!
back. Like she's on. Is that not the greatest
the
thing
glass
ever?
wasn't even there. I mean,
I'm
this is awesome.
It's
You
so
have
awesome.
you people. You have to see this
You
one.
have to go see
You
that video.
have to see this one.
All right, Knocker. Now, last night the Kings. If I was sitting next to that chick, would it be wrong of me if I just stood up and on top of her was like, "You got knocked the fuck out, man!
You got knocked the fuck out, bitch!"
I want to know. Okay, now my brain works. My brain flows. Right? Who is she with?
Yeah.
Okay. Is her son right there going, "Mama, he just got knocked the fuck out"?
Or some dude's date where he's just like, "She was ugly anyway. You helped her out."
Told her to sit down. told the bitch to sit down. Don't stand up. Don't put your face on the glass.
The usher should have came down.
Don't feed the
'Cause
monkeys.
You know the usher probably told her, before, don't put your glass on. You should have ran down and just be like,
Told you you'd love hockey, honey.
told you.
Best sport around.
It
And I ain't paying for that dental work.
would have been funny if they went to the boyfriend. I didn't like her anyway.
I didn't like her anyway. Now she's toothless.
Thanks for straightening out her nose. It was
She looks much better. I don't have to pay nothing.
just Marsha Brady that bitch right in the face.
Instant surgery right
That's
there.
right.
Okay. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
that
man.
was good. No problem. And then real quick before we finish hockey, because we're going to go to break. I'm glad you hadn't seen that before. That was fantastic.
Ah.
Now,
God.
you coached our hockey teams for a while.
Mhm.
I played hockey, obviously, in my day. One of the hardest things to do, you used to play the game like horse you would play in basketball. It's called post, basically, where you try and hit.
Yes.
Each person tries to hit the post, and you got to hit all four, basically, each side post, the crossbar, and the one in the back. Okay? Now, if that happens in a game where you hit both sidebars of the post and the crossbar, and it doesn't go in.
And you don't score.
That's like, I think it's harder. I think it's easier to win the lottery.
God, no shit.
Like,
I
then
would
to do
think
that,
so.
then
The odds
try
of
and shoot a
doing
puck
that,
in all three.
It hits all three?
Well, last
Wow.
night,
No way.
Vincent LeCavier, go ahead and throw this up here for me. Vincent LeCavier hit both posts and the crossbar and did not score against the Kings last night, Knocker. Go ahead and check this out. You can watch the video live right now, guys, on RantRadioNetwork.com.
He hits the left post. It goes up as he's lifting the puck
Yeah.
from the that side. Oh, he actually whiffed
Boom,
on the
boom,
on
off
it pretty
the top.
much.
It goes 1, 2, 3, all the way around like a triangle.
Yeah, it hits the left post, goes up and hits the
Top.
crossbar, hits the right post and bounces out. And he gets checked to the ground.
Yeah, tough luck for Vincent that night.
Wow. But
Yeah.
that's amazing.
It's crazy.
That is amazing.
It is. Good stuff. So
And the Kings right now are on fire. The Kings are playing
7 and
very
3 in the
well.
last 10. Been
Yeah,
playing well
and
since
Quick,
since the Olympic
Quick
break.
looks fantastic. Quick looks
That
like
trade,
he did.
Another big trade by the Kings.
Yeah, the Quick looks just really, really good in
I'm
nets.
telling you.
He
All right,
looks
guys,
really
that's been our
well.
NHL. Hope you guys enjoyed our hockey talk. When we get back, guys, we're talking NBA. Swaggy P getting his house broken into. Also, be getting into are the Sixers really, like, can you be that bad? You lose 26 games in a row, Knocker?
Yeah, you can be.
Can you?
Yeah, I'm not.
And is it bad for the NBA?
It's horrible for the NBA.
We'll talk about that more when
Horrible
we get
for the
back right
NBA,
after this.
yeah.
Been in an accident? Then you need your vehicle professionally repaired. That's exactly what you get when you bring your vehicle to Greg's Auto Body Repair. Free quotes within minutes. We will provide everything you need for a hassle-free auto body repair, from an accurate estimate to working with your insurance company. We will get your vehicle to its pre-accident condition as soon as possible. Greg's Auto Body has been serving Los Angeles County and local cities since 1970. Call us at 562-789-1300.
The experts know that for pastry, Baker's Bodega has it all. Exclusive brands like Westco Bankmart, Satin Ice, and Pastry Pride. One-on-one day seminars for cake decorating and gelatin art. So for our service, wide range of ingredients and supplies, and for the low prices, Baker's Bodega has it all. But you don't need to be an expert. Baker's Bodega, 7869 Paramount Boulevard in Pico Rivera. Come, we're waiting for you.
Hey, bro, this is a good game. You know what would make it better?
What, bro?
A michelada.
A michelada? What's a michelada?
A michelada is somewhere in the middle of a Mexican Bloody Mary and a Mexican margarita.
Oh, I got you covered, bro.
You got a cup in your pocket?
No, sir. I got my pocket-sized michelada. Mucho macho michelada.
Pocket size?
Pocket size, so you can take it with you anywhere you go.
Where'd you get that at?
At the nearest convenience store, and you can also buy it at muchomachomichelada.com.
You know what will make it better? After we get drunk, if they had a line we can call.
We can call their drunk line. You can leave a message and then log on to the site and listen to your stupidity afterwards.
What's that number?
It's 855-MICHE-69.
What's that number again?
855-MICHE-69.
Awesome. Mucho macho michelada.
Looking for a delicious, fresh family meal that's ready when you are and easy on your budget? Welcome to Piara Pizza. We make our pizzas with handmade dough, 100% real cheese, and tomato sauce blended with our own spices. Nothing is ever frozen. We always have large pepperoni and cheese pizzas fresh and waiting for you for only $5. Or choose one of our specialty pizzas. We have veggie, meat lovers, supreme, and Hawaiian. Add an order of our amazing hot wings, cheesy bread, or breadsticks. Our locations are ultra-modern, ultra-clean, and open 7 days a week. Visit any one of our locations today, or check us out on the web at www.piarapizza.com. Piara Pizza. Fresh, hot, and ready for you when you come in. Stop in for your Piara Pizza today.
The Share Foundation is the health division of the Koi Chiropractic Institute, a 501c3 509A2 public nonprofit organization dedicated to the growth and development of the natural healthcare services, in particular through the chiropractic profession, offering health services at the Share clinics in the greater Los Angeles area. Your donations can help in expanding these facilities across the nation, research programs, and public education, thus offering a solution to the many of the health challenges we face. Your donations are tax-deductible and can be sent through our website at www.sharefoundation.com. That's www.cherfoundation.com by clicking on the donation button. Thank you.
Number one. Number one.
Is that a stutter or as high as you can count?
I was ordering number one. Tequila.
Everybody's asking for number one.
Great, another fancy bottle.
These guys are true artists. Never compromise integrity. They make tequila
Come
the
on.
old-fashioned way. Never mass-produced.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying have the number one. Anything less is number two. Number one, tequila.
Did you ever want to have your own radio show?
No.
Okay. But if you did, you should call the Rant Radio Network at 855-693-4897.
What was that number again? I don't understand what you're saying.
855-693-4897.
Back here on the SportsCast, again, Tuesday, 6 to 8, right here on RantRadioNetwork.com. Make sure you guys check us out at thenewsportsguru.com. You guys can subscribe to the show, download all of our shows, episodes 1 through, I believe, about 54 now. You can watch all the videos. Again, make sure you guys become a VIP today. I'm going to be putting out our NHL and NBA playoff picks. Did great over the weekend with some of our fans going back and forth, so I appreciate that. Our March Madness picks. Make sure you guys buy your SportsCast t-shirts today as well at the SportsCast store right on our homepage. And make sure you guys subscribe on iTunes once again. All right, guys, we're going to get into some NBA, some Wild World of Sports, D-Bag of the Week. Got some good Wild World of Sports today, so it's going to be fantastic. So stick around for that. Real quick, going to get into NBA, which is brought to you by
James F. Hunshammer, CPA in Glendora, for all your payroll, CPA, you know all that stuff.
CPA.
He does it the best, man. Your tax return, business.
Got me money. Got me money.
Yeah, he's the best there is. It's James F. Hunshammer, Hundshhammer. James F. Hunshammer in Glendora.
Right.
And we're also brought to you by... Bring it. Come on.
Aldolinos.
Bring it. Aldolinos, baby.
Aldolinos, baby.
Want to see if you're still with me?
I'm still with you.
We're brought to you by Aldolinos. There we go. Feel it.
Just feel it.
Feel it.
You want a great date and you're going to take your date somewhere? Aldolinos is the place.
Best food ever. It really is the best Italian food in Azusa. You can like them on Facebook. That's
right.
Aldolinos, right? And
on
go
Twitter.
And Twitter. And go in there. Ask for Gabriel. He will take care of you. Make sure that you say that we sent you. It truly is. It truly is a great place to eat. They don't rush you. The food's fantastic. It's all fresh. It's all prepared right when you ask for it. It really is an awesome place to eat dinner.
I was gonna say, if they don't rush you, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm
I like being rushed.
Yeah, you like being rushed?
Huh?
You don't like being rushed?
No, I do.
Oh, you do like being rushed.
My woman always says, "Hurry up and finish and get out."
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. I feel bad for you.
Hurry up and finish and get out. I'm not sure we're talking restaurants anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Take that, Jesus.
Take that, Jesus.
Okay, chiming in, Poppy, with more drinks, man.
Oh, more drinks here. I love the drink specials going on.
Awesome.
SportsCast _THN.
2/3 ounce of Jaeger.
Okay.
1/3 ounce vanilla vodka.
Okay.
1 ounce of Bailey's. Shaken and shots.
Ooh.
Trust me, you will be surprised. Okay, that one doesn't sound too
That
bad.
doesn't
But just
sound
the
too
Jaeger,
bad.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Jaeger.
Eric Schultz and his Jaeger vodka tequila mix. I don't care what juice you're mixing with that, bud. That's not, I don't know.
It's just nasty.
I love how you put, sounds awful, tastes great. Like, yeah, it sounds awful. Of course you have to say that.
Man, I'm not sure about that one, but I might try. I might try that one. You know, the vanilla vodka and the Bailey's. It sounds pretty sweet to just eliminate the whole Jaeger taste.
Yeah.
So that one's probably not too
Well,
bad.
also coming as we know, the Knicks are playing the Lakers tonight. As we get into our NBA, it says coming out from 305 Poppy tonight. Staples Center is passing out brown paper bags and first aid kits. # Bloodbath Godfather style. Wow. The Knicks are just gonna just take it to the damn Lakers tonight. What's the score of that game actually right now? Oh, it hasn't started. It's 7:30 tonight, so gonna be good. What do you think the Lakers do tonight against the Knicks?
I think they get their ass kicked.
Think they get their ass kicked?
Yeah.
Even at home? You don't think they try and show up, Phil?
Oh, I think they're gonna try. Yeah, but I think they're gonna lose.
Well, talk about one guy in the Lakers, Nick Young, Swaggy P, as he's known in the hood, also known as Knocker's Cock.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Wow. I've had too many firemen.
Wow, dude, really?
I'm sorry. It's called Swaggy.
Really, your mom's giving it away, and I'm called Swaggy P in the hood. All right?
I gotta say, this is probably the best show you guys have ever done.
Thank you. Get everything out in the open on this show.
I guess.
Whoa, not everything. Not everything.
You coming out tonight too?
Yeah. Hey, you guys. Coming out tonight.
It's the new sports guru.
This is the new sports guru.
I feel so new.
What is going on with the show tonight?
I know the Kings beat the Caps in a shootout.
There we go. Like that. All right,
Kings, baby.
But Nick Young on the Lakers, also known as Swaggy P.
Yeah.
His house was burglarized during Lakers game versus the Magic earlier this week. I believe it was actually on Monday, yesterday.
Yes.
According to TMZ, burglars vandalized and stole expensive items from Nick Young's house on Sunday night. Young notified authorities when he noticed a broken window at the house just after the Lakers' 103-94 victory over Orlando. I came in. This is what he said. I came in. I seen my drawers.
I seen my drawers.
And everything open and closed all over the floor, and the glass was broken and from the window. Young said after the Lakers practice. Says here, I was just shocked. They tried to get Swaggy. He said.
I'm shaking.
I love how
he was with the juice.
I love how he talks in third person. I
know,
was shocked. I was just shocked they tried to get Swaggy. Like, really? They went after Swaggy P?
I think that's just awesome. I really do, man.
It says here they stole about $100,000 worth of items, including Louis Vuitton shoes, jewelry, clothes, Louis Vuitton luggage, and more. The suspects looks like they walked out the front door after everything. It was unclear whether Young was specifically targeted because he was a Lakers player or the robbers knew he wasn't home. Authorities are still looking into the potential culprits.
They got me, man. They got me, Young said. They got me, man. They even stole my Yeezys.
Swaggy, man.
They stole my Yeezys, man.
What are Yeezys?
Yeezys. Young was referring to his Red October Nike Air Yeezy 2 sneakers.
What?
He wore to a game last week and showed off for the cameras, telling reporters they go for as much as $6,000. Hey, why not advertise? I got these. They'll be at my house when I'm at the game.
Yeah.
So they're worth $6,000.
One question.
Yeah. What's your question?
How is it the old man in the room knows that and you don't?
Good question.
Hashtag just saying.
With a little hat on? Yeah, you want to tell you look like a penis with a little hat on there, Harvard?
But he was saying, it is dangerous though. In all seriousness, he's, I'm just happy it wasn't in the house when they were breaking in. It could have made it a lot worse. Former NBA players Eddie Curry and Antoine Walker weren't so lucky. They were held at gunpoint in separate instances where robbers broke into their houses. So, that's what the price you pay for the celebrity, and they know you've got all this, and he's made.
I'm surprised it doesn't happen more. I mean, when the guy's playing, basically.
Exactly.
When the schedule is. If the guy's a single dude, he doesn't have a family at home, or most of these guys have multiple houses. If it's one of his vacation houses, who's going to be there?
Well, I think they scope out, but it is a dangerous kind of thing, and you do feel invaded. And he said he slept at a hotel because I didn't feel safe in my house anymore.
No, I had my apartment broken into. I never slept in again. I moved out like that literally the next day. I couldn't do it.
You feel invaded,
violated.
Yeah, you feel violated.
I'm telling you. But what do you do though if you're a NBA player now? I mean, or anybody in sports, you got to have the highest security, right? How's your house not? If a broken window gets broken, do you not have security? I don't understand.
Think he had an alarm system and maybe he didn't turn it on or nothing.
You're
they don't say
Swaggy
anything
Pete.
about that.
You're Swaggy Pete.
He goes by the self-appointed nickname of Saggy Pete, but he is known.
You call him
for his
Saggy Pete?
Swaggy Pete. No, Saggy P is my nickname.
No, I heard Saggy P too.
Saggy P too. I heard Saggy P. I'm telling you, don't.
He's known for his extravagant outfits and was ranked 19 on the GQ list of the 20 most stylish athletes.
Saggy P.
So he puts it out there. He puts it out there that he's got money, he's got the wardrobe, he's got the bling. So I think
what exactly is he putting out there? Saggy P?
Whatever. Let's move on, man.
I'm on it with you.
I'm just saying that,
you said saggy.
You kind of set yourself up if you put that flamboyant image and you let people know, I got the bling, I got it, I wear it,
So you don't feel bad for the guy?
I feel bad in the fact that he was robbed.
Come on, the guy got robbed.
I feel bad the fact that he was robbed because I think the lowest form of human is a thief. I really, truly believe that. A thief and then a liar. Those are the two worst things that you can be on this earth. I really, truly believe that. What gets me is it's just hard to wrap your head around someone who has now they didn't take his furniture, they didn't take his silver, they didn't take his crystal, they didn't take his TVs or his stereo. He had $100,000 worth of clothes and shoes in his house.
Yeah.
Do you know how many hours I got to make? How many hours?
What do you have? Like old projection screens? Like what was he using? You weren't taking his LCD. He didn't have.
I guess they were pretty quick, but
he had like a Commodore 45 or whatever those things were called.
In television, Commodore 64.
64.
Yeah,
that's the
but I mean, just hard to wrap your head around. Wow, these guys make a lot of money. If this guy's got, he's not one of the highest paid players in the world. He's got $100,000 worth of clothes and shoes lying around for someone to steal.
Yeah.
That's kind of hard to feel sorry for him in that respect.
Swaggy P. Sorry,
but, the fact that he got
someone
his house
else you got to
broken
feel
into is
sorry
terrible.
for is the Philadelphia 76ers.
Whoa!
A proud organization.
Whoa!
Lost their 25th game in a row over the weekend to the Spurs. Tied an NBA record here for most consecutive loss. They haven't won a home game since December. Knocker, really, how bad is this getting for the NBA now? I mean, is it just bad for the organization? Is this bad on the league? They've got some talent, but this I mean, I don't even know what words can say about this. For a team to lose 25 games in a row,
it's terrible for the
it's
league.
not like the NBA is just stacked with really good teams. Yeah, there's some good, but you fall off about midway. I mean, look at the East.
Yeah,
you can't beat one of those teams at some point.
And again, we've talked about this before. I think this is definite product of the one and done, and having to draft kids out of high school and hit or miss, and it's really hard to build a team these days. It truly is, unless you're one of the lucky organizations like Miami is, and they got the big three, and you get the three superstars, and the other players are all role players. But if you're in one of these other cities, and you take the chance on that kid coming out of high school or 1 year out of college, if you don't pick right, you're screwed.
Yeah.
Now you get all this money tied into a kid. You're going to have to wait 4 years to develop into the player you want him to be.
Yeah.
It's really tough. And for any league to have a team that's sitting there like Milwaukee and Philadelphia, and you lose 25 in a row, that cannot be good for the league. It's a great basketball city. It's a great sports city.
Dr.
It's
J.
got to be killing them.
Yeah.
And they're going to own two of the records for futility in the NBA. A 9-win season. They won only 9 games back in, I forget, I think it was I forget what year it was. But they only won 9 games. Can you imagine that, winning 9
Yeah.
games
It's
in a
ridiculous.
season?
It's ridiculous.
9.
Yeah.
You know, and to lose 25 games in a row, and there's no end in sight.
Yeah.
There really is no end in sight. Yeah, I think it's terrible for the league, and you know, it truly is. It's just bad to see.
Well, also, we're talking about guys having bad weeks. Shaquille O'Neal, also known as Shaquille O'Neal. He's body slamming employees now.
I guess he's just get out the way, man.
He says, "Move, bitch, get out the way."
Get out the way.
And Ludacris would say.
Yeah, he says he playfully, you know, knocked a fellow employee
I'm telling you.
on the set to the ground, and you know, the lawyers buzzed in. I'm sure this guy wasn't feeling real good, but the lawyers buzzed in. He's had back surgery. He claims, you know, that he really got jacked up, and I believe.
Yeah, he says Shaq ran out of a room and hit me with a tackle punch to the back, knocking me down and falling on top of me, injuring my neck and back. That's what the police report says.
I can see that. I mean, that's 300 and some odd
Big
pounds,
dude.
of man falling on
But
your
is it
back.
another case of a guy wanting to get money out of a guy that he knows has a lot of money?
I don't know. It's possible, but then again, you know, Shaq doesn't know his own strength probably, or his own size. I mean, I want to know, how big is this other guy? You
Yeah.
know, what's his stature?
Like a little midget.
You know, what position was he in when he got hit? I
think he's a little saggy.
He's a saggy. He was saggy a little bit. Arvin always coming in with those
Let
great
it
one-liners.
go,
He's
Arvin.
coming in with the great
Hey, if
one-liners.
you're not letting me do the drops, I gotta
do
think of it as I
something,
go.
man.
He's gotta do it himself.
No, you know, it would depend on his size, what you know, how he was standing. There's a whole lot that goes into this, because it really doesn't. A man of Shaq's size, it wouldn't take much to cause whiplash
Oh,
by
hell no.
hitting
He's huge.
hitting somebody unsuspecting in the back. It really wouldn't.
Yeah, but
and
the
then
same
to land
time-
on
at
him,
the same time, though, like, come on, guy, like.
I don't know. It's an interesting
You know,
case.
it is.
It really, it
just
truly
broke-
is
it
an
just
interesting
broke-
case.
It just broke today, but all right, guys. Well, let's get into All Sports on the
Well,
NBA.
hey, whoa.
What do you got?
This just came out, man. Our good friend Eric Pincus,
Yes,
who calls into the show.
Yeah, from the
he
Lakers,
he just sent something out right now. Kobe Bryant said that former Lakers center, 4-time NBA champion Shaquille O'Neal is lazy.
Wow.
It used to drive me crazy that he was so lazy. O'Neal told
Wait,
the New
he went
Yorker.
out and he just went out and tweeted that?
I don't know if it was it was an interview with the New Yorker.
Okay, on ESPN
Okay.
or what?
No, just Eric Pincus came out with this article.
Okay.
About an interview that Kobe Bryant did with the New Yorker.
Oh,
which is
I'm sure Kobe said Shaq's lazy.
Quote, it used to drive
Yeah,
me
that
crazy
doesn't
that
play-
he was so lazy,
that
said
doesn't
Bryant.
shock me.
You got
Those two.
You got to have the responsibility of working every single day. You know, the last year was the best basketball I've played in my entire career, said Bryant. I've never worked so hard in my life to prepare for a game, blah, 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 blah. Is this necessary?
Yeah.
Why is this necessary for him to come out
I
and
like it.
stir this up again?
Because I like it. The
It's
two
so-
don't like each other.
That's fine, but we already know that. It's so Kobe.
And I'm still pissed off about the two guys going back and forth. Why really, guys? You could have won so many more championships if you would have got your damn egos out of the way. Being a Lakers fan here, we had the one of the greatest teams ever assembled. You guys had to get your egos in the way. So I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
Bryant discussed a number of topics with the New Yorker, including an ongoing bet with a business associate that Katy Perry will have more staying power than Justin Bieber on the pop scene.
Yeah, I believe so.
Based on her breasts?
The breasts.
Absolutely.
All about the breasts.
There's just absolutely
Let's talk about
no
breasts. Let's get
question.
some NASCAR breasts. Ready to get some NASCAR?
NASCAR.
Here we go. Here you.
NASCAR dude. Yeah, we were out in Kentucky.
Kentucky.
I tell you one thing, my music's getting tired because we've been trexing.
We've been
I
trexing.
just looked that word up.
Trexing?
We've been trexing.
Trexing?
Cross country.
Cross country.
We've been California.
California.
We've been in Arizona.
Arizona.
But in between then, we go back east to Tennessee.
We're going to Tennessee.
We started Florida.
Florida.
I mean, who the hell is scheduling these races?
I've been all over the world.
I ain't got no goddamn jet to get from Florida to California and
got my
back to
goddamn
Tennessee.
station
and
wagon and my U-Haul.
Bessie getting tired. You know, and I got to buy food.
Well, what was it
you
going?
know, at Stuckey's. I got to stop at every Stuckey's in every state on the way to the races.
You know they got that $5 chicken dinner at
Cow,
Albertsons.
chicken and waffles.
Albertsons, chicken and waffles.
Chicken and waffles.
Chicken
at
and
the-
Albertsons. $5.
If you go to the Stuckey's, you can get that.
Where are we going this
Oh,
weekend?
yeah.
Where are we going this weekend?
We trekking all the way across the country to Virginia.
Virginia.
We're going to Virginia.
Ah,
We're racing in
Virginia.
Martinsville.
Also
You
known
know,
as Virginia.
we got the Bush winning.
Oh, the Bushes.
The Bush winning in California.
The Bushes love the Virginia.
And we're going to Virginia.
Virginia.
So there's a theme. I think there's a theme going on
there
here.
going on there.
So I think I fathered 4 children on the last train to California. I'm going ahead to see my cousin Emma Lou in Martinsville. We're going to get something. Emma Lou's a good-looking girl.
It's a quality item, Clark.
She's a quality item, Clark. I'm going to get me some of Emma Lou.
Oh, I love when he gives them the shoes in Vegas. I saw these, Clark, and they look just right for you.
Just like for you.
Those are really cool shoes, Dad. Shut up. Get in the car. Get in the car, Rusty. Thank you, Arvin. You can Arvin. Thank you.
Okay.
Knocker, what's going on in NASCAR news this week?
Well, first of all, we're going to get the sad news out of the way.
Sad news?
We're going to tilt the beer. The wife of Richard Petty died. Linda Petty died this week at the age of 72 out of batting cancer for several years. So
That's a pity.
You know, that is the King family. You just made a joke about somebody dying.
Dude, it was a joke.
Wow,
Stop
dude.
being so PC
You're
around
sad,
here,
bro.
okay?
But anyway, Richard Petty's wife died at the age of 72.
Said that's
the
a
first
pity.
family
It's
of
not that
racing.
bad.
So, tip of the beer to you.
Tip of the beer. I'm empty. I have to refill.
You are empty making jokes about people dying, bro.
I'm not making jokes.
I
It's
did
not funny.
I thought I raised you better than that.
It's not funny, but it is funny.
It's not funny, but it's funny. It's not funny, but it's funny. Let's get on out of here.
Let's get on out of here.
Okay. Well, Kyle Busch became the 5th winner in 5 races on the NASCAR circuit this year. And I really think, man, I don't know.
Is the Busch back?
The Busch is back, man.
Martinsville, it says
we had
Rec Nation, Martinsville coming up.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah. Well, I think we had 2 Bushes finish in the top 3.
Wow.
We had 2 Bushes in the top 3.
Talk about going back to the 70s.
Yeah, old Kyle Larson was a Busch sandwich this week. He finished in 2nd, rookie Kyle Larson.
The good old days when you got the Busch sandwich.
The Busch sandwich. Can you do anything better than a Busch sandwich?
You can't do anything better than a Busch sandwich. Telling you.
So, again, it was the 5th winner in 5 races this year. I really believe that the new system for the chase
I'm
is
loving
setting
the way the
up.
new NASCAR set up.
Because you've got to win. You can't just sit back and finish 10th all year long and make the chase. You've got to win. And I really think that it's bringing to win the game. Yeah, I really think that this is bringing some different strategy to the early races where they'd be testing things out or maybe laying back and shoot for points and whatever. Now it's, hey man, I want to get that win. I need to get that win under my belt so I can test the rest of the year.
Okay.
And do things different
Well,
the rest of the year.
You usually make a call and make you're always betting all the time, especially with people on Twitter about NASCAR.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you like coming up in this race?
I'm gonna say I'm still gonna go with my boy. I think Jeff Gordon's gonna break through this week.
What's with your Gordon love?
He's
this
having
year?
a great year, and I believe he knows his.
You're getting a lot of hate on Twitter for your Gordon love
That's
this
all
year.
right. They can hate me. That's all right. I've been hated by better and hated by worse. That's cool.
Well,
I'll keep
Dick,
going.
here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellent.
That's what you do, Knocker.
And when you're a superstar, people, they get jealous and they hate you.
Such a bitch. I sent you a text this weekend. You guys have made Knocker's head so big now because he thinks he's a superstar. I hit him up. He's like, "Hey, just want to say hi. Let everybody know I'm okay. I'm in Palm Springs." I was like, "Really?" I was like, "Why don't you just let them know yourself? Don't you have your computer?" "I don't work when I'm on vacation." I'm like, "Why? Because you're a superstar?" He's like, "Yeah, that's right.
That's right. That's right. I had her drive. I didn't even drive there. I had Wendy drive. I don't drive myself. In this race, great. It was one of the more entertaining races all year, man. 35 lead changes. This is back-to-back wins for Busch and Fontana's 29th victory. And
no, it's pretty cool because I live out by I hate to say this. I kind of live by Fontucky.
I live on the border.
I live on the border. No, I live probably about like 20 minutes away from Fontucky, out in Upland, California. But the jets flew over our house.
The flyover?
Yeah, Jackie was outside. They had 6 the Hornets fly over.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that thing was rocking.
Awesome, isn't it great?
It's
man?
fantastic.
That's just that's just a stiffy, man. When
It is.
the F-18 Hornets fly over and make that, that's just a stiffy. God bless America. Bang!
It is bang.
Even I can get up for that.
It just sucks the mailman walked by at the same time.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Like, thanks for my mail, sir.
Oh, but he led only 5 laps, which is kind of odd. He led only 5 laps the entire race. It looked like a Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon shootout, but the track was chewing up tires, and Jimmy Johnson had some problems with it. He blew a tire, I believe, with 7 laps left. That took him out of contention. But Joe Gibbs gets the win. Kyle Larson finished second for Chip Ganassi, and it just flipped what happened in the nationwide race because Kyle Larson held Alf Busch for the win in that.
Okay.
On the baby watch, no babies.
What is with this baby watch every week now that you're bringing?
It's an
Is this
interesting.
the View?
It's just the View.
Hey, this NASCAR driver is pregnant. Like, what? Where do you find this stuff?
I research,
Do
man.
you stalk these guys?
I research. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you.
You're making up fake Facebook profiles just to be friends with them so you can find out if they have kids.
So they're still waiting for the birth of the babies.
Okay.
Kenseth and Paul Menard. No babies to report.
Okay.
So they'll still be racing, and their
All right.
wives are getting
I like the
more
NASCAR.
uncomfortable
All right. So
by the minute.
Martinsville this weekend?
Yes, we go to Martinsville this weekend.
Even Iris said, too soon, Guru.
Thank you.
What's with my joke? It was a joke.
It sucked, dude. That was horrible. I can't believe you came from my loins with a joke like that, man. Seriously.
$5 chicken dinner. It's all about the can of beef. Can of Chef Boyardee, dim fancy whittles. That's right.
Fancy vittles.
That's right. Fancy
Right.
vittles. I
Yeah.
like that.
Well, that's what we eat
That's
on
on
the way.
Twitter. That's
I
on
got me a
Twitter.
hot.
That's right. No, we're good. We're going to break. Don't worry. You're fine. We're going to break anyway.
I'm not done.
Well, we're done. We're
I'm
going
not
to break.
done.
We're going to break.
Oh, sure. Cut me off.
We're cutting you off.
Whatever.
We're going to break. Right after this, we get back.
I'm done.
One of the best MLB plays you'll ever see. Yasiel Puig. It's him and Tom Mattingly done. Like Knocker. Are the Dodgers done with Yasiel Puig and Knocker? 14-foot hammerhead caught in the beach in Wild World of Sports. Knocker might be out after this segment. We have to find out when we get back after this.
I thought you were talking about me with my 14-foot.
Yeah, that too. Wow, he's flipping me off now. This could get interesting. Stay tuned. We'll be back.
Number one.
Is that a stutter or as high as you can count?
I was ordering number one. Tequila.
Everybody's asking for number one.
Great, another fancy bottle.
These guys are true artists. Never compromise integrity. They make tequila
Come
the
on.
old-fashioned way. Never mass-produced.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying have the number one. Anything less is number two. Number one, tequila.
ProTech Carpet Tile and Care provides professional cleaning services for carpet, tile, grout, upholstery, and fine area rugs.
ProTech technicians are professionally trained and certified cleaning and restoration experts.
We specialize in restoring damage caused by heavy soil and odor.
We can remove challenging spots such as coffee, tea, ink, gum, wine, and many more.
We have saved our customers thousands of dollars on new flooring and furniture expenses with our advanced cleaning processes.
Call for a free estimate at 562-447-4300 and visit us on our website, www.myprotectsite.com.
Hey, this is Joe Perez, owner at ProTech. Just reminding you that ProTech Carpet and Tile Care is your professional choice.
A home is the biggest investment in most people's lives. Buying or selling should be a positive experience.
Whether you want to be a wealthy real estate investor or just trying to find a place to call home, at AJR & Associates, we focus on the client's needs.
We understand the market better than most. Let us bring the value to you and make the right choice.
AJR & Associates, making your dream house a reality. Call us today for a free consultation at 562-882-1976. Or you can log on to www.hrrealtors.com.
with a track record of great results bringing knowledge, wisdom, and expertise to you. Hablamos español.
What's wrong?
I can't stop craving a cigarette. I just quit. Hey, what are you smoking on?
Oh, this? Best e-juice on the planet. Burst of flavor, of course.
What's that?
Only the best alternative to smoking with a great flavor. It has a burst of flavor in every puff.
Well, does it have nicotine?
It comes in different levels, including 0. They have 20 flavors and more coming. All the products are made in the U.S. Check them out at www.burstoflavor.com or call them at 855-WE-BURST.
Hey, let's burst together.
It's not just flavor, it's an experience. Cigarettes, you've met your match.
Hey, bro, this is a good game. You know what would make it better?
What, bro?
A michelada.
A michelada? What's a michelada?
A michelada is somewhere in the middle of a Mexican Bloody Mary and a Mexican margarita.
Oh, I got you covered, bro.
You got a cup in your pocket?
No, sir. I got my pocket-sized michelada. Mucho macho michelada.
Pocket size?
Pocket size, so you can take it with you anywhere you go.
Where'd you get that at?
At the nearest convenience store, and you can also buy it at muchomachomichelada.com.
You know what will make it better? After we get drunk, if they had a line we can call.
We can call their drunk line. You can leave a message and then log on to the site and listen to your stupidity afterwards.
What's that number?
It's 855-MICHE-69.
What's that number again?
855-MICHE-69.
Awesome. Mucho macho michelada.
The experts know that for pastry, Baker's Bodega has it all. Exclusive brands like Westco Bankmark, Satin Ice, and Pastry Pride. One-on-one day seminars for cake decorating and gelatin art. So for our service, wide range of ingredients and supplies, and for the low prices, Baker's Bodega has it all. But you don't need to be an expert. Baker's Bodega, 7869 Paramount Boulevard in Pico Rivera. Come, we're waiting for you.
Not bad.
It's getting better. Back here on the SportsCast, though. Thank you once again, all of our fans out there. I love you guys all of our listeners.
It's awesome when
you
they
guys
interact.
are awesome.
It is great.
And you guys chiming on Twitter makes the show so much funner. It really does.
I love them fancy vittles.
Yeah.
Chef Boyardee.
$5 chicken dinner.
It's all about the can of Chef Boyardee.
Again, guys, tomorrow. Big show tomorrow, NFL Game Day show.
Yes.
We'll be back tomorrow.
Lots to talk about.
Lots to talk about tomorrow. Mark Sanchez has found a new home, and it looks like he might be going over to the city of brotherly love. So Johnny's favorite, as everyone knows.
I like Mark Sanchez.
We'll be heading over to the Eagles, hopefully. And Mike Vick signs with the Jets. They've instituted a new penalty now for dunking the ball over the goalpost. So the NFL,
so stupid.
It's just stupid. So we got all that and more on tomorrow's show, NFL Game Day, 6 to 7 on Icebox Studios. So make sure you guys check that out tomorrow. You can watch us live and also check us out on iTunes for that. Real quick, Knocker, we had a tweet come in. My Richard Petty joke was not bad.
It was horrible.
It wasn't. Arvin was laughing.
It's a pity that Mrs. Petty died.
Yes, that's
Are you
good.
serious?
Just for future reference, you don't want to base comedy off my sense of humor.
He's not the best judge of comedy. Is that what he's trying to say?
No one said he wasn't honest.
Very good judge.
He's an honest man.
Right. Well, Iris chimes in.
Yeah.
Now this is much better.
Mine's better.
Okay, because you know that they're talking about this match race with Petty and Danica Patrick and this and that. Iris chimes in. Do you think Petty's wife's last words were, "You beat that bitch, Danica"? Richard, you beat that bitch. That is awesome.
That's what he said.
See, that's wit right there. That's tasteful.
It's a pity Petty's dead. That's fantastic. I hope Frank Kramer uses that tomorrow morning.
Maybe next week. Maybe next week it would have been better.
Sorry, guys. Little PC out there.
So are you gonna let me talk about Big Hoss?
Yeah. Well, Arvin, we're gonna maybe go over by 5. Is that okay? Okay, Arvin's cool with it, so we're good. Okay, go.
I need to talk about Big Hoss.
Also,
man.
know what's in my pants. It's in my pants. He's talking about Big Hoss. He talked about my 500-pound hog last week. Now he's talking about Big Hoss.
Now we have to cut the show short.
After that, right?
This really fast, man.
Okay.
But, Texas Motor Speedway lit up
Well,
Wednesday
of course,
night.
it's in Texas.
Everything's bigger in Texas, right?
Everything.
As track officials unveiled the world's largest high-definition LED video board to the public. Sitting along the track's backstretch, the board, dubbed Big Hoss TV and manufactured by Panasonic, stands now. Check this out.
Okay, I'm checking.
12 stories high and provides 20,633.34 square feet of HD broadcasting.
So
Can you imagine watching porn?
It's like. Oh, I love it like how you said. Can you imagine watching porn and then that song comes on? That's fantastic. That's a drop.
How we do it,
That's how we
baby.
do it.
But seriously, I am waiting. Okay.
The porn convention goes. Can we hold our next event
Texas
there?
Stadium.
Can you imagine Jay and James? We've met them before. Jay and Cole up on there. Fantastic.
A lot of boob.
It's a lot of
That's
boob.
A lot of boob up there. But it's now Texas Stadium has a huge video screen.
Well, of course,
you
it's
know
the Cowboys. I just said today. It's funny you said that. They were asking father-in-law from Juice Whip, owner of Juice Whip, was asking how big is that TV screen, because we're going to the Venetian, and Venetian claims that they have the best sports book with the biggest TV there. So it's kind of cool. Their sports book. The one at Dallas Cowboys Stadium, it's 160 by 72. That's ridiculous.
Okay, this one, to put it in perspective.
Okay, that's ridiculous.
Okay, this one is 79% bigger. Almost twice as big.
That's insane.
That's insanity. That is insanity. Okay, it eclipses the one at Charlotte Motor Speedway, which used to hold the record until Wednesday night. Oh my God! And in keeping with the sponsor of the race, officials scheduled a showing of a new episode of Duck Dynasty
Seriously?
on the big screen. Oh, come on, man!
Can they go out there? Someone shoot these guys, because I can't stand them anymore. I really can't. The Duck Dynasty guys.
It takes a minimum of 5 people inside the booth to run the board, right?
Yeah.
Wow, this is just insane, man. This is just insane.
It's awesome TV. I mean, like you said, man, let's put some porn
The
on
board is designed to withstand up to 120-mile gusts of winds, hail damage, something that was tested by workers hitting golf balls off the screen. And sun glare isn't a concern because the board doesn't have any glass like a regular TV.
Wait. I could have got a job where I could have went, hey, bro, all I got to do is hit golf balls at the screen,
Just
bro.
hit the screen, bro.
Let's hit the screen, bro.
Just don't miss it. Just hit the screen, bro. We'll pay you. We'll pay you to hit golf balls against
Why
the
don't
screen.
I find out about these jobs when they come available?
But you know what I'm saying, dude?
That's awesome.
I am waiting for the nerds, because there's a nerds somewhere that are gonna hack into this, and they're gonna show some kind of porn on this big ass screen to this city.
You're sitting there.
Just the most driving by. Can you imagine driving by with the family and there it is on this big ass screen?
I just hope it's not like midget porn or something. What if
But it
it's
won't be midgets anymore.
Yeah.
We didn't practice that, folks. That was live.
That was pretty good.
That was
Knocker.
live.
That was, I gotta say. That was pretty good. All right.
Okay, I just wanted to get that
Let's
out because
go.
I thought that was a pretty cool
All right,
story.
we're going to go a little over our time here because we can, and we're awesome. Because we don't have a show next week because it's my wife's birthday. So we won't have a Tuesday show next week, guys. We will have a Wednesday show.
You don't want me to do it alone?
We've seen... Oh, my God. What episode is that? We have it archived. I just don't know what... you have to search. I'll try and find it. Knocker did a show by himself. That's all I have to say. Just think about what's happened after that.
It was riveting.
All right, let's
Go
get
on,
into
man.
it.
Let's get
Here we
out
go.
of here.
Let's go into baseball though,
I
real
gotta
quick.
get some dinner.
Knocker. We got baseball coming up.
Yes.
Arvin, here we go. Let's get into some MLB. Dodgers making some headlines here coming into this spring training, baby. There we go. Yasiel. Yasiel Puig making some noise.
Yes. Yes.
Don Mattingly not too happy about it. Struggling this spring season coming in. Yeah! That's right. There's little John. What? Knocker. Is this kid going to make it? Is this kid... I don't know what to... is it like we've seen the best of Yasiel Puig? I mean, have pitchers figured him out? Is he going to work with this Dodgers team is set to win the World Series? Is he that big a distraction?
I think he has a great potential to be. Yes.
Really?
You couldn't have. I mean, remember when I told you when Bobby Valentine got hired as the manager of the Red Sox, what a disaster that was going to be? Okay, you could not have two more opposite people in one dugout than Donnie Baseball and Yasiel Puig. You just can't. You can't have two different personalities than these two guys. It's going to come to a head, and this definitely in a year that they're supposed to win the World Series can become a distraction and really cause some problems.
Don't you think the ironic thing is that Yasiel Puig saved Mattingly's job last year?
Definitely ironic. Absolutely.
Mattingly was on the hot seat going to. I mean, everyone wanted his head.
Yeah, but
Yasiel Puig got there. The Dodgers ran off whatever it was, 30 and something.
No, absolutely.
wins.
I agree with that. But at that time, I don't think Mattingly cared if he came back or not. I really don't. He would have found a job somewhere. He didn't need this shit. And that was his attitude.
Is that wrong of Mattingly though to not give Yasiel Puig credit for what he did last year?
Oh, I think he gives him credit, but he's telling this kid, you can't do what you're doing and continue doing what you're doing and be successful in this game. There's a time for fun and there's a time to do what you do, but you need to be a baseball player first. You need to give 100% to the Dodgers and 100% to yourself as a baseball player, and then do the other stuff.
Well, as we saw, the Dodgers are down in Australia. You guys want to give us a call again? 855-969-7268. They were down in Australia. Puig batted 122 in spring training so far. At times, he seemed unfocused. This is coming in from the papers here. In one drill, the Dodgers practiced calling for pop-ups. How rudimentary is that each of the veterans, including Adrian Gonzalez, Carl Crawford, Adrian Ether, took it seriously, but unlike Puig, who took it jokingly.
Exactly.
These veterans are taking it. When it came to Puig's turn, he jokingly turned in circles in right field, let the ball land in the grass behind him. It's spring training. It's a joke to this guy. Now, only 2 games into the 2014 season, we see a little more of the faith eroding in this guy. He's coming in. Everyone thought this guy was the next coming of ages here for the Dodgers. And I think as much as I love this kid and last year was magical.
Yes.
For the Dodgers. It really was. And I'm not a Dodgers fan. I'm an Angels fan. Both are. But watching what happened to that Dodgers team, what this kid did at the plate, he made some mistakes in the field, had a couple bad playoff games. But this kid brought back Dodger Stadium like we're used to seeing it.
Sure, he brought excitement. There's absolutely no doubt about it. People
kind of like, as much as I hate to say it, and I want to compare it, Manny Ramirez. When Manny came here, it was crazy.
And Fernando before him.
Because Manny was.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And there's no doubt about it. You cannot take away anything that he did for that ball club last year. But
is this something that's going to work?
The Dodgers are a different organization. Okay? Yeah, as long as you're hitting 350 and winning ball games, we'll put up with your shit. But the leash is very short. Manny, the lease is very short. We're not going to put up with a whole lot of this because we're the Dodgers. We're the clean-cut Dodgers. We have an image, and we're going to uphold that image. The Dodgers are bigger than any one player. They've proven that. They got rid of Garvey. They've gotten rid of players.
Well, it's like the Lakers are bigger than
the Lakers are bigger than any player on that team.
Dwight Howard, yeah.
Exactly. So this is going to be very interesting, and if he continues to do that,
what do you do though as an organization?
You sit his ass down and you tell him, look.
Do you think it's a language barrier thing?
No.
Maybe Mattingly can't get across to this kid because he doesn't speak Cuban?
It's just his personality. I mean, the guy's driving 105 miles an hour with his mom in the car. It's just who he is. And that's who he is, and that's what makes him great. But at the same time, who do you want on your team, Mike Trout or Puig? And why?
Mike Trout.
Why?
Because of the attitude.
Exactly.
The work ethic.
Exactly. The image.
But is a guy like Puig, is he someone that with that much talent, can you let that guy go?
Okay, he went on a hot streak. How much talent does he really have? He went on a 4-month streak. It's happened 100 times, 1,000 times in Major League Baseball.
But we've seen cold streak from players before.
Yes. Yes, but I
It's
mean,
preseason now. We're not talking season. This is only preseason.
I
we're
understand
talking about
that,
it.
but he's on a
We've had a
short-
lot of superstars have bad preseason.
he's on a short leash. If he's still hitting 122 at the end of May,
He's your fourth outfielder?
hello Albuquerque.
Nah, there's no way you drop him.
I don't know.
There's no, you don't drop him, but he becomes your fourth outfielder.
Okay, so
he becomes your fourth outfielder.
yeah, but
you know very well that Kemp, Crawford, or Ethier is going to get injured at some point during the season.
that I understand. But if he doesn't perform, he seems to be a powder. He seems to be a guy that'll have a problem without success.
Well, you got
a distraction. That's just my opinion of this kid. The sky's the limit, but you have to put away the childish antics and become a professional at some point.
I agree.
And the Dodgers can win without him.
Okay.
That's just my opinion.
All right,
You
that's
asked
fine.
it, and I gave it.
That's cool.
That's what I'm here for.
That's what you're here for. Well, let's get into everyone's favorite here to finish off the show, the wild world of sports that are out there.
It is a wild world of sports, man.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sports.
What do you got over there, Knocker?
At 24_7 Sports Junkie. If you hated Duck Dynasty, take a look at this. You made it when you have your own chia, and there's
oh yeah, it's a Duck Dynasty,
Duck Dynasty
chia.
chia.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
dude,
America.
It's my wife's birthday on Tuesday. Well, she'd love that.
Yeah.
What if I got her a Duck Dynasty?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. That's not gonna work. Out.
That's not happening.
That's not. That's gonna be thrown at me. Basically,
here's your present.
Yeah,
Watch it grow.
Yeah, watch it grow. Exactly.
It gets bigger and bushy.
Oh, it says here. Oh, well, thanks, Chris on Twitter. Says, enjoy Vegas. I'll be at the Big A Saturday for Dodgers-Angels preseason wrap-up. Yeah,
Attaboy.
That'll be a good time over there, man. I can't wait for Angels baseball. It's
Enjoy
gonna
the
be fun.
sushi.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Don't hate because we can get sushi at Angel Stadium.
It just sounds
Don't hate on
it
us, okay?
just
Because we don't beat people in the parking lots.
This
Don't
is-
get mad,
I know,
okay?
I know. It's a safe place.
It's
God
a
bless
safe place to go. All
Love
right,
my
Wild
Angels.
World of Sports this week. Badminton.
Badminton, yes.
Usually not usually known as.
They're banging that shuttlecock over the net. Yes, yes, they are.
Excuse me?
They're banging the shuttlecock over the net.
Oh, there we have. We have the Chia Willy up on screen here. Look at the Chia Willy. That's fantastic. Knocker, we need to get one of those.
So stupid. Oh my God.
We need to get one of those. But back to badminton. Now, I used to play. You actually got me when I was a kid. You actually got us a badminton set.
Yes, I did.
Because it's actually it's kind of fun.
Sure it is.
What's it called again?
Shuttlecock.
That's not what it's
Or
called.
a birdie.
You're effing with me right now.
No, it's called. Look it up.
Okay, a birdie. Yes, that's what it was called. Where do you get the shuttle?
It's
This sounds
called.
like
The official name
Yeah,
for
and
it is
your
a shuttlecock.
Yeah, in the sex books 2000s, yeah.
Look
Wait
it
a minute,
up,
wait.
son.
I thought I was the original one. You saying there's something else out there?
Arvin's the original shuttlecock.
Look it up.
It's called the shuttlecock.
Yes.
Can someone confirm that on Twitter? If a badminton, what is it called? A birdie is also called a shuttlecock?
Yeah, the thing that they hit back and forth over the net is called a
So
shuttlecock.
they're hitting shuttlecocks
They're
back
whacking
and
the
forth.
shuttlecock
They're
with the racket.
whacking shuttlecocks with rackets.
Back and forth.
I'm just saying, I do that all the time, and I ain't getting a paycheck.
And I get. Well, you're a prostitute then.
Anyway.
Okay, so we have a lot. We have right now in this. I can keep a straight face now after shuttlecocks. I have one of the best badminton rallies
Yes.
you will ever see here.
It's awesome.
Like
Vicious.
volleyball rallies are good.
Yes. Tennis rallies are good.
Badminton rallies are
Ping
bad.
pong.
There's a big picture of a shuttlecock.
That is a shuttlecock right there.
That's a big white
Beautiful
shuttlecock.
picture of a shuttlecock.
That's
right
a big white shuttlecock.
Yes.
That's a feathery shuttlecock.
Yes, it is. Lots
Wow.
of feathers.
Looks like it could go pretty far.
Again, many uses.
Many uses
Many
for the
uses
shuttlecock.
for that
All right.
shuttlecock.
But check out this badminton rally here, Knocker, as we get two teams here during the BWF Championship. And they go back and forth. Can you play it for me, Arvin? Do you have it? Badminton, YouTube? Ready? Here we go. Let's roll it. Give me some sound. Arvin, can you play it for me one more time? Just feel the grunt.
Good return.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and a slam of 20 ball.
Knocker.
You know what's funny? When I play with my shuttlecock, it's the same noises.
And it don't take 25 turns, does it?
Yeah.
2 to 3 tops.
2 to 3 tops. I'm gonna give him. Wait, do I have sound? Do I have to give me sound?
Look at Twitter.
I'm gonna give you what? Did they answer right
Little
away?
bitch. Look at Twitter.
Wow.
I should have bet $20.
Did you call me yo bitch?
I said yo bitch. That's what I said.
Shuttlecock is true, Josh.
Thank you very much. That's from Crispy Rice 93. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Crispy Rice.
I wouldn't put it out there if it wasn't true. I speak the truth, man.
Shuttlecock.
That was an awesome rally, though, man. He was just
They were whacking the
grunting.
shit out
It
of
was
that
awesome.
shuttlecock.
That was fantastic,
that
man.
shuttlecock was getting beat.
It was getting beat down, yeah. It was
Seriously.
just thrown back and forth.
Like it's throbbing after that.
Yeah.
You got to pay at the end for that?
But if you're
Only
just,
if you release.
If you're just listening to that, every one of those grunts you heard is like literally the guy, like an overhand forehand, and the guy's just saving it, hitting back to him. Like it was incredible.
Oh, that was awesome. It was an awesome display of talent.
And that's Wild World of Sports for you. I mean, you can check that out at Wild World of Sports at thenewsportsgrid.com. Next
Yes.
up here.
Check Twitter again.
Okay.
Yes. Dead air. Please.
OKC, Dallas. It's okay. We can have dead air. We're used to it. OKC, Dallas going to overtime. Hashtag what fix? Yep, Birdie is shuttlecock. But you're not going to tell your kid play with a shuttlecock. Yeah. Like
y'all run out there play with that shuttlecock.
Yeah, if you're the parents of those kids, here's a racket and a shuttlecock, kid. Go whack it. Go whack your shuttlecock.
Teacher asked you what you're doing yesterday. I was playing shuttlecock.
Shuttlecock. This
Shuttlecock with my sister. Me and my sister spent the day in the backyard playing shuttlecock.
Is this an English sport or a French? Where does it originate?
I don't know, but the Asians are killer in it.
Yeah. Shuttlecock. This is my, I'm gonna hit my shuttlecock.
Yeah. My cousin Jeannie and I play shuttlecock in the backyard.
She whack it good.
Yeah, we were done. That's where little Jasper came from.
My shuttlecock hit her in the head yesterday.
Hell yeah.
Gave her a black eye.
You're a black guy.
Yeah, buddy.
That's why we got Jasper over there sitting in that little chair.
Yeah.
Jasper don't move much.
I hit my shuttlecock so hard it burst. It burst.
Split my shuttlecock.
It split in two. My shuttlecock split in two. All right, that's good. Thank you. Just stop it. Just stop.
Stop it.
Just stop. Seriously, we can't do it anymore.
We waver.
Arvin, we said stop it.
God.
He's in there just dreaming of shuttlecocks.
Isn't he?
We just talked 10 minutes of shuttlecock
We did.
on this show. That was
Shuttlecock.
fantastic. All right, next up here, talk about a guy being a shuttlecock. Check out Bobby Zamora, who scored one of the dumbest goals you'll ever see in soccer against Middlesbrough over the weekend. Now Knocker, a goalie, he's allowed to kick the ball anytime. So if you're a player on a soccer field, you kick it back to your goalie, just clear it out, right, man? I'm just kicking it back, you just whack it out, right?
Yes, just whack it out.
Whack
The
that
ball comes close to you, whack it out.
Just whack it out. All right, you got this video ready
That's
for
how
me?
I used to coach.
It's a soccer. Here we go. Check out this video, Knocker. As this goalie goes up to tries to attempt the kick here, misses the kick. All right. Just going to start over here. Here we go. Oh, I missed it. Oh, that's a goal.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Do you get shot in Europe for something like that?
You know what? If you were in Colombia, you might.
You might, really.
Yeah,
huh?
I'm not
If
sure
you're-
about Europe, but in Latin America.
The goalkeeper's name is Dimitrios Konstantinopoulos.
He's snuffleupagus now, man, with that.
I think he's Greek.
I'm not even going
We're
there.
going to have all Greek family. But that guy really horrible kick. All
Yeah,
right.
that's amazing, man, that he
Yeah.
could just miss the ball like that.
All
It's
right, now
just
real
amazing.
quick to finish up, though, I want to save the best video for last here, Knocker. This is a big shout out to my grandpa. Grandpa Bulwer out there was a big fisherman.
Yes, he loved to shore fish, too.
Loved to shore fish.
Yes,
That's
he
where I'm
did.
going with this. My grandpa loved to shore fish. So my early days where we go out there early on the beach and you cast out with that big ass pole.
Mm-hmm. Grab that big ass pole with two hands and fling it
with my grandpa and fling it out there. I love you, Gramps. But we used to go out there and I actually caught. You remember, Knocker? I caught a shark one of my first times out there.
Yes, you did.
I did.
I do recall that.
It wasn't as big as this, but it was a shark. Now these guys went out on a dark night, probably drunk. These guys look like they're in college. They ended up catching a 14-foot hammerhead.
What?
Off of the shore.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, so this, you know what scares me? Is that I'm already scared enough to go in the ocean. This fish is able, like, that close enough to be caught offshore.
That's wrong.
You got the video ready for me, Arvin? Here we go. Roll it for me. This is crazy, Knock. Check this out. Have you seen this yet?
No, I have not.
Check this out. Look at that shark. They're pulling in a 14-foot hammerhead shark right now on shore.
Look at these fools.
And don't worry, PETA. The shark gets away. They have video of it. It gets away safely.
Wow.
Look at these guys freaking out. Taking pictures with it on shore. Knocker, is that incredible?
That's amazing. It really is.
It's a 14.
That is a dangerous fish.
It's a 14-foot hammerhead shark. All right, Arvin, you can go ahead and cut it for me, bud. You guys can watch the whole video though at thenewsportsguru.com. Wildwood of Sports. It's right under the lineup section on the homepage.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Also,
and don't worry.
What up, my foodie freaks? Are you ready?
I don't believe this guy.
Yeah.
I just don't believe this guy.
Seriously, what are we gonna do with them?
Whatever, man. But that was amazing, man. But they did let the shark go, right? It did live.
It did live.
Right?
Don't worry. At the end of the
That's
video,
awesome.
it swims off. It's incredible, though.
I think that's fantastic,
Catch a 14-foot hammerhead from the beach. Check out the video at thenewsportsguru.com.
Yeah, that's fun. That'll make your day.
Also,
right
guys,
there.
some more big videos at thenewsportsguru.com. These guys have been in the news lately. A couple of dudes base jumped off New York's Freedom Tower and took video of it. And these guys are actually, Knocker, you heard in the news, the police are looking for these guys, right? They want to press charge. They want to press charges on them.
They're so stupid. It's not like they did it at midday with people on the ground where somebody could get hurt. It was 3 in the morning, man.
Yeah.
Get off it. You got worse things to worry about than guys jumping off this. They want to kill themselves. Let them.
Yeah. Well,
whatever.
Last but not least, here, Knocker. When you were in 6th grade, what were you doing?
Learning about girls.
That's right.
Wondering why things were happening below my waist.
Yeah. Cut the YouTube video, Arvin. It's still playing. In the background.
I was curious why they weren't yucky anymore.
You got cooties.
Yeah, they didn't have cooties no more, man.
Well, you know what this 6th grader's doing?
What?
Sherman Morrow.
What?
He's dunking basketballs.
Get the hell out of here.
He's called the baby LeBron.
He's in 6th grade.
This kid's legitimately.
And he's dunking basketballs.
And he's dunking basketballs.
No way.
Check this video out right now. We're going to roll it to you at right now live on RantRadioNetwork.com. You can check it out also at thenewsportsguru.com. Check this out, Knocker. This is live in a game. Thank you, Arvin.
That's just stupid.
Knocker, really?
That's just stupid. That's stupid. I want to know how old he is. Check that birth certificate. Him and Obama's. Want to see him. Want to see some birth certificates, man.
Seriously.
What is he, like 15 in 6th grade? Jethro?
Dude.
Is he like Jethro? I'm taking 6th grade for the 4th straight
Can
year.
you imagine if you could have dunked in 6th grade?
That's amazing, boy. Boy, is that guy future bright if he doesn't screw himself
Seriously,
up, screw it
baby
up.
LeBron, though. Sure,
That's awesome.
Yeah,
good for him, man.
Morrow. So check it out. All right, guys. Again, it's going to be another great show for us here at RantRadioNetwork.com. We'll be back tomorrow with our NFL Game Day show, 6 to 7 on Icebox Studios. You guys can watch that live at Ustream.com. Also download it on iTunes. Me and Knocker will be back. We'll be talking all things NFL tomorrow. Mark Sanchez, what's going on with Michael Vick to the Jets, the new touchdown penalty rules that are being going on, and just a bunch more NFL nonsense tomorrow. So check that out. Want to thank Arvin for doing the best he can do in the production room. Knocker, once again, for being with me.
Yeah, if you don't mind, man.
Yeah.
Can I throw this in here?
You can do whatever you want.
2 out of the last 3 weeks, and I'll probably be calling in almost every Friday at 4 o'clock on kcty.org.
Yeah.
It's KCTY. It's Long Beach, Cal State Long Beach. Long Beach City College, right? It's K-City. 107.7 FM. It's not the strongest station in the world, but they are the #1 college radio station in the country.
Knocker.
And I've been fortunate enough to be a guest every Friday
Okay.
at 4 o'clock. So if you want to check out some good sports talk with the host, Randy Jones, and myself, we'll be doing that on Fridays.
All right,
So
Knocker.
check it out.
Getting around the airwaves. This is not our out. This is not our out song.
Wow.
Should we just let him? Just let it. Finish?
Whatever. Let's just go.
All right.
Just go.
We'll be back. Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
Thank you. Love you, Arvin.
Everybody join us on the boat.
Yeah, join us on the boat, guys.
boat.
We will not be back next week on Tuesday.
Love you too.
Love you too. Love
Saggy
you
P.
too.
Saggy P.
Saggy P. I hope it gets better. And I love the little white guy. I really do.
We love little white guys.
We love little white guys
Yes.
on this show. All right, guys. We'll be back though tomorrow, Wednesday, 6 to 7. Next week we'll have.
Are we doing Icebox tomorrow?
Icebox tomorrow as well.
Nice, awesome.
We'll be back in 2 weeks here though on RantRadioNetwork.com. So
Don't
check us
miss it.
out. Download the show. Tell a friend. Spread the word.
Thanks
We
to our
love you guys
sponsors.
all. Thank you all to our sponsors. Yep. We'll be back. Love you guys.
Drinking Santana champ cause it's so crisp. I got my swim trunks and my flippin' floppies. I'm flipping burgers, you at Kinko straight flipping cabbage. I'm riding